got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing was the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
We got number one, please. Cheese and mushrooms. Extra cheese. Make it a large. Ba-da-ba-ba, psych. We don't want that. Have a Whopper. It's fit for a king. Damn, it feels good to be a king.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the fam on this good Monday. We back to get boxing. It's JusDueBoxing. How y'all feeling? I want to start this stream off by saying that Whopper ain't even that good. I know. I just had one the other day. They really not all that good to y'all. You know what I mean? I know you selling it, but they really ain't all that good. Nah, let me stop playing. But salute to everybody, man. If y'all catch this on the playback, y'all already know, man. Smash the like button, sub to the channel, turn your notifications on, and all that good stuff, and come rock out with your bro. How y'all feeling, man? We gonna talk, we gonna build. It's a lot going on in boxing, as always, man. It's always something to talk about. But been saying a lot of talk, a lot of back and forth about this rematch, man. And we don't ignore the elephant in the room. We're gonna talk about it. I don't care how many people get mad. We're gonna have this good build about this potential rematch anyway. Let me say what's up to the fan. Alan's so amazing in the building. What's good, bro? Good to see you. Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh. What's good, Skills? Yeah, the excuse Errol, the excuse Spence, man. They call him Terence, the truth Crawford out this joint. Miss Joette, peace and blessings. Queen, how you feeling today? Good to see you in the building. Mike Kirkland, my bro. Mike and Mike, man. Good to see you, Mike. How you feeling, bro? Salute to you, Karma Serene. Happy MLK Day to the Queen. How you feeling? Peace and blessings to the Queen. To you having the Burger King crown is fitting. I swear it is. I swear it is. They need to make him and Ryan fight for it, man. Fight for it, man. Oh yeah, the regular work day. They make the, you know, people still have to go to work, but the kids be off of school and stuff like that. Salute to the Queen, Karma. How you feeling today? Always good to see you in the building. Tim Layton, JBT in the building. Go good. What's good with it, fam? How you said, let's rock. I feel you. You know, we on the job, and I know when you look at the title, and sometimes people be like, what is he attacking Spence? Is he switching up on him? No, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, my energy and support for Errol Spence has been very consistent, and it's going to remain consistent. And you know, I titled it this way because, in a nutshell, this is what people pretty much are saying about Errol Spence. When you first heard him, when you first seen the video with the eye, you know, people went in and right to saying, well, why did he wait this long? Why did he wait that long? Oh, that's not real. That could be an old video. There's a bunch of different stuff. Why did he wait so long to get it done? He's making excuses, you know, torn retina, you know, the car crash. You get what I'm saying? Cataract surgery, like you name it. They saying he making excuses. And I think that people are just not comfortable with the truth. His name is the truth for more reasons than one, man. And it's more than just a moniker or a nickname for him, man. I think the way Errol Spence goes about his business in the sport of boxing makes him the truth. It's more than just a win or a loss in the ring. You get what I'm saying? To me, I would never call him Errol the excuse Spence. Never. He gonna always be the truth. And Terence Crawford is the truth in his own right. And he gonna always be Terence Bud Crawford to me. You get what I'm saying? I think what's going on now, you know what I mean? Why they be lying and hating on Terence the truth so hard? I don't know. Some people don't like Terence Crawford for whatever reason. I appreciate him. I appreciate Errol Spence. Aisha, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Lonnie Lee in the building. JBT, Just Boxing Talk. Bruce Guys, how you feeling, OG? Good to see you. I know a lot of people like, is Just calling him, you know, his nickname the excuse? Nah, it's just the way people switch up on you. And again, this is why I don't jump down fighters' throats when they don't give us the fights that we want right when we want them. Because I'll be damned. Now, we might then get that fight right when we should have gotten it, but we still got it. And I'm gonna go a different angle with it. This is more the reason to respect him giving you the fight, because he had every reason. He had every reason to turn away from this fight and say, to hell with it, I tried. Knowing what I know and seeing how everything played out, if that man would have just turned his back and said, to hell with this, I tried it, I'm going up to 54 to continue being great, I wouldn't even have a problem with it, y'all. I wouldn't have had a single problem with it. Knowing what we know. You get what I'm saying? Knowing what we know, knowing the wear and tear on his body, the unfortunate setbacks in his career, one after another. I mean, him from growing out of the weight class to the car crash to the torn retina, man, to the other car accident, you name it, it was happening to him. And on top of all of that, like I said, growing out of the weight class, that man had every reason to say, to hell with this fight at 47, I'm out. But you know what? Nah, because he is the truth, because that's what we look at him as. He stood tall on his word and he delivered. The only thing he didn't deliver on was the win. And that's because he lost to one of the best fighters in the world, man. To me, I got Bud is my pound for pound number one. So ain't no shame in losing to the best fighter in the world, ever. You know what I mean? Ashley's corner, what's good, cuzzo? How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. I'm a great fighter. I just don't like how he moves. And that's fair, Mike. That's fair. It's fair, yo. It's fair. You still able to acknowledge he is a great fighter. You get what I'm saying? You disliking how he moves don't stop you from saying that he's a great fighter. So you still a real one. You entitled to, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't like it, but unlike you're different than the others. You're able to point that out, but still highlight that he's a hell of a fighter. Other people can't do that because they dislike him. You know what I mean? Marquis, what's good with the family? Good to see you in the building. Seems like they do it for just for views, but that's a cool way to do another brother who gave sports so much. Hey, man, go good. Talk to him. Joe, what's good with it? Man, you ain't gonna get me started. LaMarcus, what's good, family? How you feeling, man? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something about me. Salute to everybody in the building. I didn't watch a single play from the Cowboys game because I already knew what's up. Like, I'm really a veteran Cowboy supporter. Like, I already knew what time it was. But we gonna get to that later on. But I had to come here and get his man his just due, because the fact that they calling him Errol the excuse Spence is wild. The fact that they calling Bud, Terence, the Truth, Crawford is even more wild. Like, I don't know what's wild, calling this man nickname the excuse or replacing his nickname with Terence Crawford. You get what I'm saying? You're giving his nickname to Terence Crawford. And look, Terence Crawford is the truth, but Errol Spence been that. And as a matter of fact, losing that fight, especially the way he did, gives you more of a reason to really support him if you're a fan of the sport. That man gave 147 everything he had. And the minute he came up short, you got a list of different things, different people coming out with all these different opinions, from basic fighter to, you know, he just one-dimensional, you know, he got just a come forward style. I never seen a fighter of that level get shitted on to that degree. I've never seen it before. I've never seen it. Marquis, salute to all the channel members and salute to my guy Al Booger, because he gifted 5 memberships on Saturday, man. Salute to him. You get me, Tim. You get me, bro. Wait, listen. I know people get tired of talking about the actual fight and the drama and the saga, you know, just the back and forth, right? It could get draining. John, what's good with it, bro? A lovely Sunday? Hell nah, it wasn't. I mean, my Sunday still was lovely because I don't let football affect my Sundays no more. So the Cowboys could have got beat 80-0, and my Sunday would have still went the same. You get what I'm saying? I didn't even watch a single play because I knew what time it was. I ain't gonna get on that because you know, I look at football differently than people. But you get what I'm saying? We're gonna get to it. We gotta speak on this, man. Yeah, it could be very draining. It could get used, and big up both fighters though. No need to tear another fighter down. They both great. Go good. That's the staple of this channel right here, bro. That's the staple of this channel right here. Not to tear no fighters down. That don't mean I won't critique them in. That don't mean y'all gonna agree with everything I say. But I'm never gonna tear the fighter down. I'm never gonna tear the fighter down. So even when you see the title, I want everybody in here that's in here now, just smash the like button and understand. No, Just Do is not calling them the excuse. But that's what I'm saying going around. And I get it. I get it. You know, he released the timing that he chose to release some of this information. But I just can't slight a guy that's giving me every reason to support him. And the one time that he come up short and give you some valid reasons as to why he may have looked bad, when everybody know damn for sure that was your number one question. Aside from what you seen, you wanted to know what the hell was wrong with that man. And I think he gave us a little tidbit of what was wrong with him, and people just don't accept the truth. The truth, they just don't. They don't accept the truth, man. And I'm just here to big this man up. And like I said, man, if he decided to walk away, I wouldn't be mad at him. 88 Sports Talk, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me a second, y'all. My bad, y'all. All things, what's good, family? How you feeling? I seen the first 4 minutes of the game and knew what it was with them. Hey, man, it's a lot. Mike Biggs Boxing, my bro. What's good with it? Good to see you in the building. Boxing Hub in the building. EJ still the truth, man. Down. He gonna forever be the truth to me, man. Unscripted virtuoso. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Oh, they're gonna jump me for that one. Oh, yeah. They gotta listen though. You know, they gotta listen. Long as they listen, long as they know it's just due, they know I'm not calling them the excuse. I just see that's how people are phrasing it and calling them the excuse, and they really calling Terence Crawford the truth, which is ironically his nickname. Shelton, what's good with it, bro? I don't like any fighter who make excuses. Don't like him when Foreman did it. Didn't like him when Roy Jones did it. Like him when Wilder did it. Don't like it now that Spence is doing it. Again, man, it's fair, man. Everybody is up to their own interpretation. But maybe it's a play on words. But for me, there's a big difference between excuses and reasons. Thrill Hill, what's good with the family? Right. And we just went through this with a certain fighter that had a bad performance, right? He came out and told people why he looked a certain way, not why he lost. I think this is what people are missing. When he said, yo, why you think I got hit with so many jabs and hooks? That wasn't an excuse. That was a reason. You get what I'm saying? He ain't say, yeah, you know, the eyes why I lost. He never said that, but people was looking for anything to take it and run with it. So they did it right on cue. They took it and ran with it. Jermaine Wood in the building. Was good what he said. Spence think he's slick. Think about it. He wants to rematch for his get back. But the other reason, if he doesn't get it, he will be on free TV. He needs Crawford. I mean, interesting thought process, but I don't think at no point, like, does he, you know, I get it, but I don't think that's the case. You get what I'm saying? I don't think that's the case. I don't think he really cared. Free TV, like, he made his money. I think the fans be the ones making a big deal out of free TV. You get what I'm saying? It'd be us, not meaning us in here, but it'd be the people that care about that. Spence gonna get paid regardless. You get what I'm saying? The Boxing Menu podcast was good with it, bro. How you feeling? And I think they needed each other. You get what I'm saying? And for us to get the fight that we wanted, that's the only way it was gonna get made. They needed each other. Now, from this point, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? If this dude was to walk away from the rematch, I would understand it. I would respect it, and I wouldn't knock him. I mean, you can't win for losing. You gave us the fight. They shitted on you. People don't like the reasons that you gave me for why you look bad. Again, everybody asked the question, but nobody was prepared for the answers. And then when you got the answers, the only thing you could do is see it as an excuse because people don't know how to separate the truth from your personal feelings. You get what I'm saying? Oh, no, he's just trying to discredit Crawford. That's why, no, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Everybody wanted to know, why did he look that bad? And when he told you, we jumped right on his back. Oh, he's making excuses. I don't like it. I can't believe it. Man, these dudes is human. They not Superman. It's a lot of different excuses he could have made. I think if he's giving you legit reasons, you see the cataract surgery. Hey, man, look, people said why it looked like he couldn't see the punches coming. Like, this is the part that kills me. Think about some of the stuff people were saying. Hey, man, it looked like he couldn't see the punches coming. It was like he wasn't getting his head off the line. What was wrong with him? And then as soon as he tell you, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. Well, your ass asked what was wrong with him. Well, you asked why it looked like he couldn't see. Then when he tell you, yeah, man, I had this cataract surgery bothering me. Hey, man, that's why I was getting my ass touched up. And he made light of the situation. Everybody jumped down his throat. He's making excuses. You hear that? You hear it? You hear it? Nah, excuse my ass. Until he say, yo, these are the reasons I lost, I'm not taking it as that. I'm not going to add that little mix in there. He ain't saying it. This is the reason he looked a certain way, the reason he performed a certain way, and the reason he lost is different. The reason Shakur looked a certain way, you get what I'm saying, is you can call it an excuse all you want, but it's a reason, especially when you won. You ain't need to make no excuse. You get what I'm saying? So I look at stuff as different. I know how to separate excuses from reasons. I know it might sound like they're the same, but they're not. You get what I'm saying? It ain't like he like, yeah, if my eye was good, I would have did this, you get what I'm saying? If I ain't get the shot in my rib, I would have did that. He just letting you know what it is. And sometimes the truth hurts, man. And people do have a tough time accepting the truth in boxing, man. The truth makes people uncomfortable in boxing because people feel like if you got to admit that anything was wrong with him at all, it takes credit from Crawford. No, it don't, because Crawford only has to worry about Crawford. He can't control what version of Spence come in the ring. That ain't his job. Crawford's only job was to make sure he crossed his T's and dotted his I's. Whatever version of Spence entered the ring that night, that's on Spence and Team Spence. That's not on Crawford. Crawford went in there and did a job. He had a job to do regardless of what version of Spence came in there. And he went out there and he did the damn job. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just look at it different. I think people, I'm going to keep saying this. I think we too tough on the fighters. These dudes not even allowed to lose. You get what I'm saying? You can't even lose. And before he even opened his mouth, people was talking about retirement this, retirement that. So again, you didn't appreciate what he sacrificed for the sport, no way. You get what I'm saying? That's why people are extra loud, nicknaming this dude the excuse. Now, man, look, he a real one, man, and he lost to a real one. And sometimes you just got to chalk it up. You lost to the better man, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? The money's there. They should get it. I don't want to see a rematch, though. Good to see feed their families. Yeah, it's always good to see these dudes make their money, man, and feed their family. Boz was good. With Spence would be worse. Been partying for months. I don't know about that. I can't confirm that for me, bro. I haven't been with him, and I have no evidence of that. I mean, I can't go off a picture or two and say he's been partying, right? You get what I'm saying? Like, I have no evidence of that. You get it whatsoever. Like, vacationing, taking time off, yeah, but if that's partying, so be it. But they are human. You dig what I'm saying? Salute to my guy Thomas Hill. What's good with it, bro? What's in your opinion should Bud do now? Oh, yeah. I think they should completely, you know, get that situation squared away. Teach, what's good with it? Teach, how you feeling? Good to see you in the building. I think they should get the rematch squared away. It sound like you know, Spence still wanted. He told him to get out his feelings, and let's run it back. And I listen, I'm with whatever Errol Spence gonna do. You know what I mean? I support it because I support both fighters, man. Sometimes you just lose to the better man, and that's what it could be. It could really be that. But I think, you know, being a realistic supporter of the sport is trying to understand how to have a good conversation, and with the fact that we're not taking away anything from Crawford, but we're just trying to understand what was the condition of Spence. That's never going to be an excuse. Yo, he lost to the better man, but at the end of the day, I do want to know why he looked as bad as he looked. And when he gave us a peek into some of that, it's like people criticize him. Sometimes people ask, you know, they ask for answers to certain questions, but they don't really want the answer. The answer, the truth is going to make people uncomfortable. And that's why he started off. He didn't want to say nothing because he know how the media play it. That happened the other way around. I saw Terence Crawford fight like that and lose. I would want to know why I picked Errol, but I want to expect to see Terence lose that badly. You get what I'm saying? Unscripted. That's all we saying. That's it. That's all. You know what I mean? And when you look at it that way, bro, unscripted, you understand that you're not taking credit from the other guy. You just want to know what was up with this dude. Yeah, you lost, but damn it, you look like you get what I'm saying? Your fall from grace was crazy. You know what I mean? B-Dog, what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. And that's a fact, man. Dre Noble in the building. Be real. Can't stand these Errol Spence haters. Yeah, you can't. You got to get a man his credit. I mean, look, the loss was the loss, but he telling you why he looked a certain way. I specifically remember people saying, yo, it looked like he couldn't see the punches coming. Why wasn't he getting his head off the line? Stuff like that. And then when he say something about cataract, oh man, if you got common sense, you're gonna be like, damn, okay, maybe that's why he, maybe the vision was impaired. That's why he got touched up as much as he did. But good eye or not, that performance you lose it. Terence Crawford was on top of his A++ game that night. That was the sharpest I've seen him look. Period. Period. He was focused, man. That dude was focused. Big Dog Willie, salute to my bro in the super chat. Much love, man. He said better be Duck Devin Haney because he didn't take he didn't take 25. I ain't taking the 5.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
I ain't taking the 5, man. Salute to Big Dog Willie. Appreciate you, my bro. Salute to my guy Teach. He said it was very apparent to see something was wrong, which is why so many people wanted to know. And B-Dog, that's all I'm saying. Let's be adults and have real conversations. Let's stop trying to find ways and reasons to jump down dudes' throats. Let's be men about it. That wear and tear is a real thing, man. And he just wasn't there, man. He wasn't right. But I'm willing to say this, whether you was right or not, that version of Terence Crawford that you shared the ring with, man, it's hard for me to see anybody beating that guy. You dig what I'm saying? I can easily say that because I support boxing and I like both guys. You get what I'm saying? Andrew Gray in the building. What's good, Brody? How you feeling? You hear him? You hear him? Oh, man. As you quite said, people just want to be able to troll and bully Spence for the rest of the time. They don't want to understand it. And and I appreciate that you said that, Cuzzo, because that's what I'm all about. I'm all about the understanding. And that's what this conversation is about, y'all. Say what's up, baby boy. Say what's up. Don't look at me now. You talking. They hear you. Say smash the like button, y'all. There you go. There you go. Yeah, one loss retirement talk is beyond disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? And if they don't want to understand that, I just like to have a good conversation without it having to be like immature. Oh, that's the excuse. Now let's really talk about it. Damn, the man health, he looked off. We ain't talking about if he would have looked like this, he would have won. We just want to know, why did you look so bad when you lost? Not that you lost. The loss is the loss. I'm not questioning that because I understood the type of talent that you were sharing the ring with. So I'm not questioning that. So the loss is the loss. But my question for me is deeper than that. It's like, well, okay, you lost, but damn, why did you look so bad on your way to your loss? Like, I've never seen that. And yeah, you credit what Terence Crawford was able to do, how prepared he was, all those things. You start off by just giving that man his just due, how we always do, right? But then you go a bit deeper and you look over at this Errol Spence and you say, with or without Crawford, that version of that guy would have had a difficult time fighting anybody, any of the top guys. You get what I'm saying? It's deeper than just Crawford. It's not to take from him. A great fighter, man. I had fun watching Crawford. That's the only time I watched a Crawford fight and didn't have fun watching it, bro. That's the only time. That's the only one I ain't had fun watching it. Greeks with fire. What's good with the Greeks? How you feeling, bro? Crawford mad to beating an engine Spence because people still don't like it. Believing, yeah, some people still question him. Bless you, baby boy. In boxing news, my bro. How you feeling, man? Everyone hit that like, show some appreciation. Y'all running the likes up for you, bro. Please do. Dub V in the building. He said the fight was so one side. Can't see the rematch being any other outcome, bro. You ain't wrong for that, bro. You ain't wrong. It's tough. It's tough to bet against what you just seen. You get what I'm saying? You had a chance to see it for about 9 rounds. You get what I'm saying? Bar world boxing in the building. What's good, my guy? Good to see you. How you been? Frequent fly, my bro. How you feeling? You said Bud ducking boots. I don't think Bud ducking them, Dre. I just think things got to be specific for him to make that fight. You get what I'm saying? And I said it before, if he's looking to move past the rematch, like I know Errol Spence won it, so I'm guessing they got some business still to take care of. I would like to see if Bud is still campaigning at 47. If he's going to, do greater things at 54, I'm with that too. You know what I mean? I enjoy watching the dude fight. You get what I'm saying? But he did say he got 2 more fights left, and he said one of them was Errol Spence. So, you know what I mean? That's something we could expect from Bud Crawford. Look, I think the dude might retire undefeated, to be honest with you. But the reason why I don't go to that he's ducking the boots route, because I've always looked at it, even before him and Boots became a thing, like a fight to make. I always looked at Errol and Bud both being slightly out of that. You get what I'm saying? They right before him. They're class before Boots. And I always felt like because of that reason, they might find themselves not fighting him. Definitely not at 47. I always thought that. I never seen either EJ nor Bud fighting Boots at 47. And not because they were scared of him, just because of timing of things, right? I thought the only way they would fight that guy is if it was at a higher weight class, 54 mostly. Key Alexandria, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? You hear him? Everybody who spits their look right in the fight, but owes that man a rematch. Hey, man, we want to see Mark Nash TV in the building. What's good, Mark? How you feeling, bro? And it's just always a conversation. I just want people to be clear, like, hear me clearly. We're not about taking credit from fighters. We all about giving dudes they just do, but it's just a deeper conversation. And again, all it takes is for one loss and people write you right off. You know what I mean? He lost to a great fighter, bro. That's part of the game, to lose to it. And you lost to a great one, man. You ain't lose to no poop hut. You lost to a dude that beat 39 other guys too. You get what I'm saying? There's no shame in your game. The end of your career, if you got a loss on your record, and one of them is to a Terence Bud Crawford. You get what I'm saying? Straight like that, man. So that's how I look at it, man. But Bud been the truth without trying to, implement Earl's nickname into his nickname. He been the truth. He been the truth since 35, if you really been watching. You get what I'm saying? But, Errol Spence always been the truth. His name suggests so, and that's how you always move. You know what I mean? Rob, what it do, family? 29 degrees in Houston. I'm not feeling this. Bundle up, my guy. Fish Grease, what it do, family? New for air against an opponent like Spence. Yeah, man. Same thing with Bud. Like, he's the kind of guy you just can't sit there and make a ton of excuses against, or he gonna capitalize. That's just what he is. He different. Yeah, I got you unscripted. You can't, yo. You just can't make a lot of mistakes against him. He's a sharpshooter, and he always been, bro. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a sharpshooter. Smart guy in there. It's just what it is. Buzz under contract. How's he ducking boots? Yeah, he ain't ducking. Sparky Pete, what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? Thomas said, what's he said? I'm gonna be off for a minute, just. Oh, no doubt, man. Appreciate you, Brody. Appreciate you. So you're gonna be all right, everything, as long as everything good, my guy. Band up, what's good with it, fan? First time on the channel. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. It's good to see you in the building. Salute the band up. Much love, bro. Crawford did his thing. He took the blue pill. Errol wasn't right, but he went up to them 3 steps, and he was fair game for doing so. Yeah, but he wasn't right for sure. True indeed. Shoot to my bro Big Dog Willie in the super chat, man. He said, what you expect? Shakur won his fight against De Los Santos, and hearing those haters, seemed like Shakur died in the ring. Spence is in the same boat, right? You would have thought he lost the way they talk. So again, man, what's up? What do you want, baby? Garfield in the building. Salute to you, fam. He said Spence fans jump to Booth bandwagon. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case, right? Hi, how you doing? My bad, y'all. Yeah, I don't think people jumped to the bandwagon, right? I think people just didn't acknowledge the fact that people always appreciated Boots and liked them. And I think people kind of missed the fact that we always felt like Boots would be a good fight for Crawford, even before the Spence fight actually happened. But especially after you see the #1 guy, you know, that's putting on 47, obviously the #1 and 2 guy fight, right? You see him lose to the best guy in the division. You look at the next fight up, and I think the only other guy that could challenge Crawford, respectfully, in my opinion, at 47 is Boots.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
And again, it's all about being a boxing supporter more so than a fan, right? Fans jump wagon to wagon, fighter to fighter. They switch up on you when you lose. Them fair weather fans, real supporters, they just love boxing and great boxing matches. And I don't think nobody in here would disagree that even if you think Boots would lose to a Crawford, it would be a very great fight. It'll be an entertaining fight the entire time it lasts. You get what I'm saying? I'm hearing that Whisker Duck Zang just do. Is that true? Who you talking about? Wilder? The Voice Junior said punch that like button. Yeah, salute to the Voice Junior. Yeah, salute to my brother Mike Kirkland in the super chase. I was hoping Spence and Boots never fall, so I could be mad at Crawford for missing a young bull. They might not.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro Mike Kirkland, man. Big dog, really. Much love, bro. Salute to everybody in the building. Yeah, I smashed the like button. Now, Wilder, Zang was never an actual option for Wilder. I spoke to somebody behind the scenes. The names was Ruiz, I think, and Hrgovic. That was Eddie Hearn and them trying to push the Zang fight. Zang is fighting Parker. And matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up real quick. Because look, do I got it in here? I hope I got it in here. Look. Zhilei Zhang is fighting Parker, Joseph Parker, on this Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua undercard. So that was never a real option. That's something that they was trying to push on Wilder, but it was never on the table. The names is Ruiz and I believe Hrgovic. I had to double check my messages, but I believe those are the two names. You know what I mean? Having fun in the winter jacket rounds. Oh, salute to my guy Teach, man. Kyle Coolett, man. Blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. And jumped on the Haney train. I think, listen, if you really a boxing fan, like a supporter, should I say, right? You could appreciate good fighters. Haney is a good fighter. You could appreciate what he brings to the table. He don't have to be your favorite, but you can't deny that he's an elite level talent in the sport, right? And I have no problem saying that. I rock with him. I support him. So I think it's more so all about supporting great fights. So when I hear people that was in support of seeing Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight, and that fight happens, and then they go from those same guys go from being a supporter of wanting to see a Boots Ennis and Terence Crawford fight. I don't necessarily look at it as jumping bandwagons. I look at it as boxing fans wanting to see great fights. My mentality is just a little bit different, right? We seen that fight. We wanted to see it for so long, and because it played out so one-sided, a lot of people could care less about the rematch, but they'll support it if that's what they're doing, right? But at the same token, it's like the next man up. And they feel like the only guy that's going to remotely even challenge Bud Crawford and really test him is a Jerron Ennis at 47, outside of Errol Spence. So I don't think nobody else could do it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too, Key. That the media is an MF, man. The media is an MF. That's the media doing that. The media doing that. And I hope they don't fall to the trap too, because I seen it. You know, it's just too high risk. Yeah, low reward. If they're not gonna like heavily compensate him for that fight. You got to think he 36. He'll be being his next. He only going 37. He only getting older, right? He's gonna be 37 soon enough. So it's like he's at a totally different point in his career. He's no longer at the prove it stage. Like if Terence Crawford hasn't proven to be a quality fighter or a top tier fighter at this point at 40-0, being undisputed in 2 different weight classes, then he'll never prove that to people. But I think if you just consider where he's at in his career, Boots is just getting started. He on the way out. I know we see it all the time, fights like that, but at the same token, for him, it got to make sense financially because he understands that Boots Ennis is a real threat. He understands the kid can fight. I'm pretty sure he feel like he can beat him, but that man want to get paid if he got going there with that dog. You get what I'm saying? Seen unseen boxing was good with it, bro. How you feeling? Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie, back in the super chat. Say, hey, he's a great fighter. It's just his dad capping. Right. He's a great fighter, bro. He's a great fighter. I think it's the over promotion that his dad does that sometimes rub people the wrong way, and that's just part of the game. Everybody not gonna like what you do, but as long as people respect you, as long as when y'all keep getting in that ring, y'all keep standing on business and winning, all that other stuff.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, Big Dog, man. Crawford can do what he wants. He earned the right. I mean, look, absolutely. I mean, he at least earned the right to tell. And you got to think the time he's been very kind of to a degree transparent about the Boot situation. Like, he's never really led us to believe that he's going to fight him. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily mad at him. He just had a point in his career where he said it flat out. I want to make the money fights. I want to make the biggest fight. It's about that bread right now. You want to make the big fights. And to him, if the money is not there, then obviously that's not a big fight to him. But he feels like to Boots Ennis, yeah, that's a big fight for him. And he got way more to gain than Terence Crawford do. So that's just me trying to understand where he's coming from. But make no mistake about it. I'm not making no excuse. I would love to see that fight. I would love to see it, bro. I would love to see it. One is building stage, the other one is get the bag on the way out stage. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. A reign of peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? Boxing Menu podcast in the building. GM was good with it, family. Yeah, for sure. GM, if you're not gonna fight there no more, I'm with you. You know, because the only thing you could do is essentially hold the division up. The longer you keep the belts and you don't compete at that division with those belts on the line, you know, the division is on standstill. It's on hold. You get what I'm saying? It's on hold. So, I mean, I know you're not trying to get in the way of the young ones coming up. I know that. So, you know what I mean? I would just like to know when he plan on, you know, just letting the belt slide and doing what he do. But listen, I'm not calling for him to be stripped and none of that stuff. I'm just having a good conversation, man. Buck, do what he want, can't do what he want. He got to honor that contract. Get sued. Like, why did I have to do Fury? That's true. That is true. Well, outside of the, you know, the obligation with, you know, the rematch, I'm talking about for me, I meant in terms of like outside of that situation, I think he can, I ain't gonna kill him for trying to make fights that he feel like is worth his time as opposed to ones that he feel like is just high risk, low reward type deal. Bill don't cap, he just promote well. I mean, listen, yeah, hey man, I can't tell you how to interpret what he say, right? I just know that he does a great job at promoting, but I think part of promoting is winning the people over. And I think that's, you know, that's not all truth based. Some of that is you're selling a product. And a lot of times when you're selling something, everything is not going to be, you know what I mean, 100% about it. Like they sell us stuff all the time and they tell us products do things that we know they don't do once we get them home and use them, right? So it's very similar. Whenever somebody is selling something, there's a very, very high possibility that they're going to stretch the truth and not be all the way honest 100%. I don't give a damn what nobody trying to say. That's anybody selling stuff. And you don't give me that. People will sell you a damn dream if they think you will buy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think if you hold a belt, you can't do what you want. Yeah, nah, that's that Canelo stuff. That's true. I'll say that. Just when I said I feel like he can do what he wants, Easy Ball was good. What I feel like I was saying outside of that, you know, situation with Errol Spence. When I say do what he want, I mean in terms of picking the fight that he want to fight. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like if you say you get the Errol Spence situation squared away, if you still hold those belts, everybody's going to ask for you to fight Boots Ennis. So at that point, I don't feel like you should do what you want. I feel like when you're a champion, you got a responsibility to making the best fights possible. You know what I mean? How else can you call yourself a real champion if that's not what you're doing? And I'm not saying that to him. That's just for any champion. So I do feel like that's your responsibility as a champion to make the best fights possible. You know what I mean, give other people opportunities, the next best guy up at that belt. If you ain't unifying, you got all the belts, then you got to fight that next best guy up. And we know Boots Ennis got that belt. He said, how he don't cap. Y'all ain't still ain't explain we got that $4 million. Bill the reason I hope David gets beat. Yeah, man. A lot of people say that too, Mike. Milk does a body good. You get what I'm saying, Ash? Knowing damn well do the opposite. They've been telling us that for years, man. They finally stopped making them damn commercials, I see. Everybody on Planet Earth knows Bill be lying his ass off. Yeah, he be stretching the truth, bending it, whatever you want to call it, Bill. Don't lie. He just saying all his options. Nah, he throw a little cap in there every now and again, man. It's okay because everybody does it. It's nothing. It's not serious. So what part of promote capping? Trying to figure out how boots for 3 times undisputed is a high risk, low reward. Nah, that's a great point. Frequent is not. It's not. I think when people use that term and just follow them, we having a conversation. I think when people try to use that term when it pertains to Boots Ennis, I think they're assuming that, of course, we know the risk that he is, being a young, hungry talent that he is. You know what I mean? Gifted young fighter. They feel like the money is not going to be there, so they're not counting the fact that he'll be 3-time undisputed. See, the thing is, Frequent, a lot of people that say that, and there's no shot at nobody. They don't think further than the statement. They don't think deeper into the situation. Like, why wouldn't he get paid? Why wouldn't some good money be there? You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think it's high risk, low reward. I think the minute that he was elevated, as you will, to full IBF champion, I think was the minute that fight made even more sense, because that's even more history for Terence Crawford if he so choose to chase it. You know what I mean? He said, Bill, Price Boy, what it do, family? How you feeling? Duran, I bad feet, easy 9-3. You funny. Ace, what's good with what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? But yeah, man, this whole back and forth, I think, between Errol Spence, it is what it is. He felt like it was over. You know what I mean? He wished him nothing but the best. Where is it at? Did I have it in here? It was in here somewhere. But he told him, no, that's something else. What did I delete it? I think I deleted it. But y'all seen the tweets. Y'all seen the tweets going back and forth between them, and he told Errol Spence like he wished him nothing but the best, and Spence told him to get out his feelings and let's run it back. And that's the kind of talk you expect him to, you know what I mean? That's right on par with what Spence been pushing out, man. I mean, this is a dude that I don't think he gonna lay down. He wasn't cool with how the first fight played out, and he won his get back. You gotta respect it. Yeah, he said, I done heard it all now. He said Errol Spence is okay though, because all in all, I'm glad it's over and done with. I wish you well, my brother. And then Spence told him to get out your feelings and let's run it back. You dig? Spence like, ho, not so fast, G's. Not so fast, man. Like, we got to run it back real quick. You dig what I'm saying? Got to run it back. Duran was a different type of guy, man. Tay, the real queen of MMA. How you feeling, queen? Good to see you in the building. Kirk Douglas in the building. What's good, my bro? They got about boxing. You can't do whatever you want. Shit, fight the best until you retire. That's true. I get that. I'm with that. Duran will murder that man. That's a tough fight for that young man, bro. P. Hunter was good with it, fam. Said the reward part on Crawford is in because Crawford wants to get paid by someone else's popularity. You can't do that with Boots. I feel you. I hear you. Second fight, Bug gonna have to throw punches in. Bruh. Damn. Salute to the queen, Tay. Many blessings, Queen. Bumgarner found not guilty by WBC. That's a fact, Cap. That's a fact. Salute to my brother, man. They just put that out. I didn't catch it. They just put that out. See, at Crawford Saga also Spence knew the date, so don't change my win. Yeah, right. Don't. Right. It's all facts. And I just wanted to touch on it and hit on it. Like, look, I'm not gonna call him the excuse, Spence. What I see up on that screen, like what I put up in his thumbnail, like, car crash, torn retina, injured ribs, cataract. If you're telling me you're in a sport that you can't play, that's as physically and mentally demanding as boxing, right? We know this. We know even 100% of you sometimes is not enough on any given night in boxing, right? So you're telling me a sport that demands that much from you mentally and physically, emotionally as well, you telling me a car crash, a torn retina, some injured ribs, cataract. You telling me all of these things? Yeah, them just excuses. Yeah, them just excuses. There's no way none of that stuff had anything to do with why you look the way you did. Yeah, because that's not realistic. Come on, man. What we talking about? You don't need a damn excuse when you got thrown from a car. Your career could have been over right then and there. Your life could have been over. Let's start accepting the fact that this man, didn't he tell y'all he was on borrowed time? He even said it himself. He understood what it was. You think the minute the man got thrown from a car was going to make his fights easier? You thought fights was just going to start getting easier for him? It was going to get harder. It was going to get harder, man. That thing, the real loss, like people say with Terence Crawford and, you know, the loss might have done to him and it might have took this many fights. Man, the car accident could have did that. He been on borrowed time since then, and he known it. That's why he got his stuff together. That's why he did nothing but chase the best fights possible, champion after champion after champion, all the way up into undisputed. He understood that. He gave us everything he could, and he's still giving it. And he said, man, the hell, y'all could kill that retirement shit. I ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. I got to rock with a guy like that. But again, man, I can't call him the excuse, Spence, because those are real reasons, man. Physical, man. He ain't Superman. He ain't Superman. I don't give a damn how people look at him. He ain't Superman, bro. He ain't. Torn retina. He still wanted to fight Pacquiao. Injured ribs after the car crash. He's fighting top quality opposition, man. I don't know, man. Fighting the best guys in the world. Fighting the best possible opposition in the world, bro. I don't know, man. I just can't say, boy, Errol and Bud make more than Canelo. Stop it. Oh, nah, hell no. No, they don't. Hell no. Salute to my bro, Kyle Cooley, man. He put that in there, at least Bumgar and the stat. Damn, I got to pull that up. Forgot altitude. Yeah, altitude sickness, too. They did throw that in there. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, bro, right? We're not saying because of all of those things, this is the reason why he lost. Where I'm focused at is because of those things may have been the reason why he looked as bad as he did in the loss. I'm not questioning the why he lost. I'm questioning the why he looked a certain way performance-wise. So that right there, you understand that the conversation has nothing to do with discrediting the greatness of Terence Crawford. You're just examining Errol Spence from a fight fan perspective, like, damn, was something really wrong with bro? Like, damn, you get what I'm saying? Real ones know that you can have that conversation without discrediting Terence Crawford at all. None of that shit had nothing to do with him. He went in there and did everything he was supposed to do on the night, and it paid off for him. But at the end of the day, I think it's real to allow a man to speak his truth. And I don't give him a timetable on when he should speak his truth. He got his ass beat, dapped the man up, gave him a hug, and dipped. You know what I'm saying? And dipped. You get what I'm saying? When he decided to come back and start speaking, I just don't have a problem with it because I can't tell no man when to start speaking up. But what you can do is understand the difference between excuses and reasons. And I think that's what we getting here. That man has some real things wrong. Like, and I don't give a damn who you is, man. You had anybody that had the last few years that he had in boxing, you probably wouldn't even still be boxing. I'm pretty sure it's a ton of guys that got tossed from that car, and probably that would have been their last fight right there. Come on, man. I don't know, man. Respect to these kings, man. They go in there, they put it all on the line. I just don't think we get this. I mean, you can shit on them if you want to. I'm just not going that route. I salute both of these dudes. They gave me a fight that I wanted. I don't care how it played out as much as I care about them standing on business and giving us what we wanted, right? There's no losers. Obviously, Terence Crawford is the winner. Errol Spence is the loser. But we win in boxing when we get fights that we supposed to get. You get what I'm saying? Freaking say Cat had a broke face. Benavidez had a shot leg. Errol couldn't see. Hashtag excuses. You get what I'm saying? And that's something to take into consideration too. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just look at it like, you know, if you're like, the reason I lost because my eye or my rib, but I don't think he going there. I think he kind of responding to people that was asking why he looked that way. You know what I mean? Why did you look this way, Errol? And then when he finally tells us, we kill him for it. And I just don't think that's the way to go. So he gonna always be Errol the Truth Spence, and Terence Crawford is gonna always be Terence Bud Crawford, and he the truth in his own right. You get what I'm saying? He the truth in his own right. Salute to my brother Mike Kirkland back in the super chat. So for giving Spence his just due, call it how it is, in my opinion. And that's all we doing, man. Everybody's entitled to interpret the information how they choose to. To me, when boxing is physically and mentally and emotionally demanding things from you, and you have physical ailments, you have situated getting thrown from a cars, that in and of itself is worse than any loss that he ever could take in boxing to me. Get what I'm saying? Then you suffer a torn retina, you still wanted to fight with it, but they ain't allow it. Good reason. You know what I mean? Getting in the ring with injured ribs and cataract. I mean, I just see a soldier. I see one more reason to support this dude. And the fact that he's telling his truth now shouldn't be a reason for us to slight him. That's all. And that's all I'm saying. Shouldn't be a reason to shit on him. These dudes everything ain't an excuse. These dudes ain't invincible. These dudes is not invincible, bro. Things can go wrong. You can be hurt. You can be injured. But until I hear him say, yo, this is the reason why I lost. Nah, that ain't what he's saying. This is the reason why I looked the way I did. I performed horribly because I had some things affecting me. You get what I'm saying? And until these dudes stop being human, look, I think these is real reasons as to why he may have looked the way he did. It's just simple for me. I understand that it has nothing to do with Bud Crawford. This is all on him.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
So I don't know, man. That's me. Got to give that man his credit. He put everything on the line. He put everything on the line for this sport. Like I said, y'all, he had so many reasons staring him in the face why he could have walked away from this fight. The negotiations grueling. Bud Crawford initially walking away from negotiations, leaving him kind of at the altar, right? Outgrowing the weight class. You get what I'm saying? The coin flip, just having to give up so much, probably being advised to going up to 54 and continue to be great. But what did that man do? He went against all of that and said, nah, I told my people I'm giving them this fight. I said, after I snatch up all these belts, I'm coming for his shit. And that's what he did. It's deeper than that. Like, get a man some breathing room, man. I ain't making no excuses for him. I'm just a real one, bro. You ain't Superman in there. You get what I'm saying? You ain't Superman. That shit catch up to you after a while. What did he say? I wasn't exactly living a fighter's lifestyle either. I wasn't exactly living like a boxer. What? Come on, man. One more reason for why he's the truth. But people are, that's an excuse. But those same people that are called that an excuse are the same people that was saying that's what's going to catch up to him. But when he said it's an excuse, can't make this stuff up. Shabbat was good with it. Those are reasons, not excuses. Talk to him, bro. Suit to my brother Mike Kirkland. You get what I'm saying? They're reasons. And he ain't saying that's why I lost. That's why I look bad. It's just a different conversation. See what's good with it, family. How you feeling? Gots to get that man his just due, right? Respect to the fighters like Maloney. Yeah, Maloney put on, Jason Maloney went out there and fought his heart out Saturday. Reggie was good with it, fan. Respect somebody that been through all of that and still want to fight. This is what I'm saying. It's just a different conversation for me, Reggie. I ain't saying don't critique him. You could critique him and say how bad he looked, how he got his ass whooped. Shit, he said he got his ass beat. So that's cool. But just understand, in the sport where they train for months, all for one night's of work, you think something can't go wrong along the way? That's all I'm saying. Things can go wrong. And I ain't saying that Terence Crawford was 100. We don't know. Things could have been wrong with him too. But we all know those things don't get magnified when you win. You get what I'm saying? Some of the issues that Errol Spence had, he had before this actual loss, but it didn't get magnified because he was winning. So his wins was, outshining the fact that he was having some issues in some areas, man. Get what I'm saying? Come on, man. He won the ultimate battle. And I'm not taking nothing. Terence Crawford was great on the night, but Errol Spence won the ultimate battle when he got tossed out that damn car and continued to fight. He won the ultimate battle with that damn car. He'd never be a loser to me. He'd never be Errol to excuse Spence to me. He gonna always be the truth. Terence Crawford gonna always be the truth. You get what I'm saying? I respect him. Like I said, a lot of people would have gotten to that accident and that would have been their last fight. You get what I'm saying? They probably wouldn't even found themselves back inside the ring, let alone the man. This is Mr. No Tune-Up himself. This is the dude that made it, not cool to take tune-ups. This is the guy. This is the guy that we should. The same dude that made it not cool to take tune-ups is the guy that they shit on. It's wild to me. It's wild. You gotta give that man his credit, bro. That's why I say, man, I don't know. Over here, I just love boxing and I hate to see it get tore down. When you get a stand-up fighter in the sport of boxing, you tear him down because he lost and you don't like some of the reasons that he gave. Like, all right, man, the hell with it, man. The hell with it, man. The last time I checked, you don't see nobody else running through shit the way he was despite his setbacks, bro. You ain't see nobody demanding the smoke and demanding no Keith Thurman and standing on business and giving you nothing but championship fights when it probably would have served him best to take a damn tune-up. It would have probably served him best to take a tune-up. He went against all of that and said, nah, because you know what? I've been telling these people for the longest, when the first opportunity I get, I'm going to fight that guy. And that guy is Terence Crawford. And if he lose, so be it. That's just part of the game. But I just don't see where you get the shit on him, though. I mean, it just don't add up to me. Give the man his credit. He lost to a great fighter. Terence Crawford is a great fighter. That's probably more than likely going to retire undefeated, bro. I'm here to say it. I think there's a very, very high chance that Terence Bud Crawford retires undefeated. I do. They just want to throw that man away. Yo, facts, freaking, we ain't throwing him away. We building up boxing. And you do that by giving people their credit and understand the difference between excuses and reasons. And I'm stuck on that because it's crazy to see today how many people don't know the difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? You could really something be wrong. Nah, he's just making excuses. Well, don't get in the ring then. Nah, that's not how I look at it. If you getting in the ring and you know you less than 100, I respect you even more. Skywalker, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. Should have took a tune-up, though. I definitely think he shouldn't have stayed out the ring that long. That's fair, bro. I think a tune-up would have did him some good. But just think about it, though, Band Up. The reason he didn't want a tune-up is because he wanted to continue to give us championship fights and go right for the smoke. It's the mentality alone I respect it. You get what I'm saying? I respect it. Like, he's cool. I'm pretty sure, like, he's made peace with that loss. Not that he wanted to lose, but he don't regret it because he did exactly what he wanted to do. He fought exactly the guy that he wanted to fight, bro. Terence Bud Crawford. And that's part of the game, man. Win, lose, or draw. In these 50-50 type fights, that's what happens. The guy that you think could win could very well lose. And that's all we seen. These dudes, two hell of a fight, two gladiators they got in there. And that dude made it 9 rounds, bro. He made it 9 rounds looking like shit from the opening bell. That man made it 9 rounds looking like shit from the opening bell, man. Salute to my cousin. Appreciate you. As always, man. 9 rounds. Look, I'm just here to big up the sport. That's all. Who would have had a tune-up with mandatories lined up? Man, I'm telling you, though, this dude, man, he's just a different kind of guy, man. He's as close to a throwback fighter mentality-wise as you get. He just wants to smoke in the right kind of fights. And I appreciate him for it, man. And I appreciate Bud Crawford as well. If EJ didn't take that so-called easy route, but when they've been undisputed at 147 with 2 title fights, absolutely not. And if he would have did, Cuzzo, what his body told him to do, if he would have did what, you know, him, like I said, the minute you got into that accident, that's borrowed time. In terms of your boxing career, that's borrowed time. You would have just continued to move accordingly, and this fight never happens. But you told the people something that you wanted, and you stood on it. And I'm never gonna shit on him for that. I'm never gonna shit him. Bud Crawford beat a hell of a fighter in Errol Spence because he whooped him many ass before he took that loss. You know what I mean? So that's right, though, right? Because they'll keep boots staying illness. He only had one option, really. I mean, you mean you talking about for Errol or for Bud? I think they was each other's best option at the time. I do think that, like, and it's to solidify the number one guy at 140, 147. I think that's the way you do it. I think the way they went about it is the way you do it. I mean, whoever you want. A lot of people argue who was the number 1 or 2 guy. We at the least we know we got the number 1 or 2 guy in the ring together, despite who you think was number 1 or 2. I feel like those 2 guys got in there, and we got the kind of fight we got. You know what I mean? Can write a better story than Errol Spence. That boy is really the truth. That's all I'm saying. So I just want people to know, when y'all see me put this in the title, that was more a play on words than what people are calling him. Errol the excuse. They like, 147 excuses and 100 and this and 101 excuses. And he's just like Wilder and he's just like this one and PBC this. I'm not into that. I'm just saying the man is human, and that's all. That's all. Me knowing, you know, the torn retina, the injured ribs, the cataract. That's all that tells me is the man is just human, bro. He's just human, man. He's just human. At the end of the day, you can never say he dug smoke, turned down fights, and didn't stand on business. You get what I'm saying? You can never say it. I mean, you can never say it. What was Crawford reason for those busted gloves? Shit, that's a mystery, bro. You know what? Maybe it was a, you know, I think what was it? Everlast came out about that, bro. Everlast had came out and spoke about it. He says they took like responsibility for like a defect or something to that effect, like a defect with his gloves or something. It was an Everlast type of issue they were saying, not with Crawford. It wasn't nothing Crawford did. That's from what I hear. You know, from what I read, Everlast took the, you know, the responsibility for it. Anthony Joshua, I just think he bogus a little bit. Moving on, man. But again, salute to Errol, the truth, Spence, and Terence Bud Crawford. And he's the truth in his own regard, in his own right? But salute to them guys, man. I just think the dude gave real reasons as to why he looked the way he did, and people just didn't accept it. Because instead of accepting what a guy's telling you, shitting on him is better for some people. If I tear him down, that's the opportunity to question him being the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not running with that. Expected Crawford having discipline and not drink or smoke, I would have been living like spending my 20s with money like that. Me too. And that's why I give that man a ton of credit for really living a lifestyle. And, you know, this is no shot at nobody else. It's just that takes an extreme level of discipline and focus. You get what I'm saying? Just not saying no to everything and saying only yes to this. You get what I'm saying? Almost not being human. You know what I'm saying? Not living life, not even enjoying it. You know what I mean? Fully having fun. But I respect it. And it paid dividends, you know what I'm saying? And even Errol Spence acknowledged some of his shortcomings. And I think, again, that's just why he the truth, man. Justin James in the building, my bro. What's good with it, family? Peace and blessings to you. Yeah, read the same from Everlast. Yeah, they took responsibility for it. Right. And you know what, Cuzzo? That's why I wanted to take the different approach with boxing. And I really want to big it up. Like, I ain't saying I ain't going to be perfect, y'all. I'm going to critique people. People going to disagree with some of my points. But I'm never just up here shitting on these dudes because I wouldn't enjoy it if I did. I wouldn't enjoy the sport if I did. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I could look at one of those dudes as a loser outside of losing, taking the L inside the ring. Them dudes are winners. You know what I'm saying? In every sense of the word. And credit to both of them for giving us the fight that everybody wanted to see. And it's crazy how fast tables turn. This went from the most anticipated fight to a rematch nobody wants to see. It's crazy. It's crazy how boxing go. This went from the most anticipated matchups that you can make at 47 to the rematch that nobody cares for, the rematch that nobody wants to see. It's wild. It's wild. But Errol Spence said, the hell with all that. You gonna get my get back. Get out your feelings and let it run it back, man. You gotta love that Texan guy, man. Gotta love that man from Dallas, Texas, man. I mean, he a real one, man. He's as real as they come, man. I think he's as real as they come, man. And listen, salute him. I can't wait to see them get to close that chapter, though. Realistically, I can't wait. You know what I mean? I want to see that chapter close. Man. So moving on, y'all. Moving on. We're going to talk about. Y'all know Teo got a fight coming up. Teo got a fight coming up, man. Teo been feeling real confident, man. Teo feeling himself, man. I don't know what it is that got him speaking that Terence Crawford stuff, but somebody better tell him. Somebody better tell him. I don't think he got the memo. Somebody gonna tell Teo. Y'all gonna tell Teo, y'all want me to tell him. Somebody gotta tell him. CD, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Said that is wild. All right. Man, Teo been talking his talk, y'all. Where you at, man? I got a little clip from Teo, man, in here, don't I? Where these?
Ain't no comparison. The boy trying to save Crawford too. They trying to save Crawford too. Oh my. Yeah, man. I really destroy careers, baby. Yeah. Call it crazy all you want. When did greatness become crazy? When did greatness become crazy? If greatness is crazy, then that man is a lunatic over there. That means Muhammad Ali is a lunatic. That means Roberto Duran is insane. I just want to be famous. But it's okay. The truth always prevails. For God says the last word. He has the last word. That's Teofimo. Nah. How did I get these 10 rings? How did I earn them? greatness is where it draws the line between the rest, between the legends. And if you don't quite understand that part, get the out of my sport. Or you know what? We'll make you get out of the sport. 26, baby. Hungrier than ever. Hungry for righteousness. Hungry for...
He was doing some talking there, y'all. He was talking his talk. He said he ruined careers. He said they trying to save Crawford. I don't know how they trying to save Crawford. They're not trying to save Crawford. The fact that you know Crawford is contractually obligated to fight somebody already and you continuously use his name is not a good look. Because Teo, I'm gonna start here. You're a hell of a fighter. You're a hell of a fighter. You coming off the biggest win of your career, and you about to go in there against Jermaine Ortiz. I think you should just focus up on that because we know Jermaine Ortiz got the ability to raise his level on the night depending on who he in there with. So I think that's a guy that you need not to overlook and be talking about Crawford. I think you need to less focus on Terence Crawford and more focus on Jermaine Ortiz. Terence Crawford, respected T.O., man. He can make the fight entertaining, but I think Crawford will truly hurt him. I think that'd be a bad move. I think the minute he mentioned Terence Crawford, it was strictly to just catch the attention of people. I don't take it serious at all. And even all the way up until his call out, you know, he said, you know, he called Terence Crawford out, but he said if the fight presents itself, that's not calling him out. That's not saying I want to fight Terence Crawford. You get what I'm saying? LeVar, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. Salute to you, Brody. How you feeling? So, you know, Bud not going to fight him. So, Tia, when I act tough, you don't even want to fight. You heard what Bud went off on him. How you going to want Bud but not Boots? Bud don't have views like that. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You call somebody out, call Boots out. So you need to get that back with Kambosos. He said he tried that. He said he tried the rematch. He said he tried that since he been at 140 to fight Kambosos, which I also take with a grain of salt. Like, I don't know, because Kambosos ain't at 40, so why would he go up there? Yeah, he be rambling sometimes. Yeah, nah, his dad know what the time it is. Larry Lopez in the building was good with it. T.O. be bluffing, but he's a hell of a fighter, though. Yeah, that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. He's a hell of a fighter. Yeah, T.O. don't care. He just go in, don't he? T.O. boy, ain't no way in hell he fights Bud. Man, you ain't hear what he said a lot about Haney, man. He went on the show. He went on the show and went in a little bit about Devin Haney, man.
You don't think Haney wants to fight you because of the money, because of you, because he knows you'd get knocked out, or what? Like, what is it?
He just, you know, he's big guy, big tough guy, then so be it, but like show it. You know, Devin Haney beat his butt. You know, like he sucks. For real. Trash. Right. Loma said it too. Lomachenko said it.
Trash.
Terrible.
Hey, he said trash.
Trash. Like amateur.
Garbo.
He still fights.
To you or in general?
He still fights like an amateur. There's a different IQ. It's a different level when you go there. And the thing is that he's man-made. He's been helped to get there, but he doesn't have it to sustain it and stay there.
Man, he's talking crazy. But listen, that's gonna always be a fight. I hope that's a future fight because I hear Bill mentioning T.O. right now too. So look, I know he gotta get that business squared away with Jermaine Ortiz, but that'd be a damn good fight for him, man. I would like to fight. I would watch it. You know what I mean? I damn sure would like to see him and Haney mix it up. Casual, only one buying into anything he's selling. Yeah, he's talented, man. But we know the difference when he's selling it unscripted. We know when he's selling it, and rightfully so. He can sell it. Because Teal can be annoying sometimes. Absolutely, bro. Teal got a loss. Absolutely. IB, what's good, family? I don't believe until Teal get an event. Yeah, man, go to the event. Yeah, where Bud at. Yeah, and tell Bud. Yeah. Oh, yo, nah. Yo, hey, nah, cuzzo. I'm always with you. But this the only time you will hear me not be with you in terms of Teal's safety. He better not say that to Bud. He ain't gonna make it to his fight. He won't make it to his next fight. He say that to Bud outside the ring. He say that to Bud outside the ring. Yo, hey, what fight? Man, he won't make it. That's Mr. Focus on your fight for you not make it to your fight himself. He better not dare say nothing crazy like that to Bud Crawford, bro. Teal and Loma avoided Haney. Both lost. Listen, I know a lot of people felt like Loma avoided him. This is my honest opinion on that. You know, he was saying that he was chasing him for like 4 years. So that was since he was about 20. right? 2021. I don't think the fight made sense back then. And I do think that it would have been a little early for Haney. Respectfully, I think Haney, I think him not getting the fight ended up working out for him in the long run, because I do think at 20 years old, respectfully, I do think at 20, when he was initially calling for it, I don't think he would have been equipped to deal with Loma the way he was able to deal with him when they actually fought. You get what I'm saying? If you just follow me, I'm not taking no credit from Haney. If you just look at the experience he was able to gain since the time that he initially called him and didn't fight him, you get what I'm saying, all the way up until the time that he did fight him. Look how close the fight still was. So to me, seeing that the fight was that close when they actually fought, had they fought when he was 20, I don't think it would have been the same fight. I think it would have been a much tougher fight for Haney, because he didn't have the experience that he was able to gain, you know, up until the point where they actually fought. You get what I'm saying? So I think it made a lot of sense. Salute to the queen, Miss Joette. So I don't hear any lies. Peace to the queen, man, to one of my favorite people. Bud versus Boots. Always a good first now, cuz we gotta keep that same energy. That energy, man, that he ain't gonna make it to the fight, cuz he ain't gonna make it to the fight. That's gonna make him not make. He ain't making it there to play with Bud like that. He may have felt better at 35 when he's 20 though. That's possible, and still TV. That's possible, but I think even though he could have felt better, I think he would have lacked the experience. You get what I'm saying? I'm strictly basing my thought process and opinion off the experience. I think he gained valuable experience all the way up into Loma. Like, you know, when he initially called him out, all the way up until the time he fought him. Because you get what I'm saying? By then, he done had the KAMBOSOS fights. You know what I mean? He done went through a Jojo Diaz. He done had the Jorge Linares. You get what I'm saying? He got some real seasoning on him that I think can't be ignored. And I think all of that stuff prepared him for the moment when he stepped in there with Lomachenko and he was able to deal with him. You know what I mean? It still was a very competitive fight. So just minus, take them years away from him and the experience with it, and then put Loma in there, and put Loma is going to be closer to his physical prime all them years ago. It's just a tougher fight for him, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? I think he fought him at the right time, you know what I'm saying, and beat him. But it's possible he could have felt better, but I think he would have lacked the experience for me. Almost to avoid the smoke. Haney is mandatory. I don't know, man. I don't have the best memory because I don't even think I had a channel back. Well, I know I didn't have a channel way back then, but I think there was some confusion, and a lot of people felt like Loma ducked, but I don't think he did, bro. You get what I'm saying? I just don't think that fight made sense back then, and that's the part that people didn't want to, you know. Haney Loma was close as hell. Yeah, I think if it had 4 years sooner, you know what I mean, then I think it's a different fight. I just think because the experience would have played a factor, and Loma would have been closer to the Matrix and the high tech and all that stuff they call them. You get what I'm saying? Respectfully, because of the years made a difference. Like, not saying in a bad way, Loma is still an elite fighter when Haney fought him, but I think he was even better, and Haney was less of what he is now. Respectfully, because you can't say all of those fights meant nothing. He got a ton of experience in between the time he initially called Loma out to the time that he fought him. And that's valuable experience, man. That's why he's able to position himself the way he is and win the fight the way he wanted. You know what I'm saying? And experiences like that also lead to him moving up to 140. You get what I'm saying? It's all about getting your seasoning, man. He did it the right way. And he said he barely won. It was a close one, but he got it. You know what I mean? Definitely, for sure. Man, so it was a good look, man. It was a good. I think it was the timing of it. It mattered, and it was good timing. It was good timing for him, man. And he went out there and did what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Get that win. Experience matters, man. I just think at that point when he initially called for it, I think Loma just had a ton of experience more than him that would have played a significant factor in the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might still think Haney would have beat him back then. Think it would have been a much tougher fight. Loma petition for the franchise, only fighter accepted franchise. You know what? That's what it was. I'm glad you said that, Larry. You just jogged my memory a little bit. That's what the confusion was. They were saying Loma petitioned for it, but Loma was saying he didn't do that. That was from his team or something to that effect. So, I mean, it's all BS. But I look at it like this, right? If you really was scared to fight somebody, how people was trying to put that on Loma, why would he fight him all these years later? And don't give me, because now it's for undisputed and he had a chance. That would mean he ain't scared to fight him. He was never scared to fight him. I just don't believe it made sense back there for him to fight him. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't. To me, that's me though. You know what I'm saying? Al Booger, salute to my bro, man. Much love and appreciation for the memberships, man. Salute to everybody, all the channel members, man. Devin Dawes, Effects Haney, Dawes Effects Haney, man. You know, Teo been running that trap, man. He said he ruined careers, bro. He said he ruined careers. He said they trying to protect Crawford. I don't think they trying to save Crawford. I don't know who they saving Crawford from, because Crawford would beat the hell out of him, man. I'm not gonna hold you. I just don't see him having no wins over Crawford. Crawford, longer, stronger, bigger, more experience. Nah, bro, that's not the fight for you. You better stay your ass at 140. You got real smoke at 140. You got Subriel Matias there. Subriel Matias is fresh off calling you pussy. You know what I'm saying? You should want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? You got Haney there. Y'all got some history. You get what I'm saying? You got Ryan Garcia there. You got Gary Antoine Russell, Richardson Hitchens, man. 140 is stacked full of talent, man. You know what I mean? You got Elvis over there getting in the mix. You got a lot going on. That man, he as a businessman ain't worth it. LB told us a while back. Yeah, right. Ellerby do be on it, though. He do. Say Teo act bipolar. Teo can't even beat Dev. He need to focus on 140. I don't know, Joe. That'd be a good fight, yo. That's a 50-50 fight to me. Teo and Dev is a 50-50 fight. It's one that I hope happens. You know what I'm saying? It's one that I hope happens. But it's a 50-50 type fight. It's one that I'm telling you, like, where there's that discipline that I speak about that Devin Haney always show, that will help him in a fight like that against you get what I'm saying, against a guy like Teofimo. You get what I'm saying? Teo has a tendency to be erratic sometimes in the ring, or have those up and down performances, where Devin Haney is pretty much more consistent with his performances. But again, Teo will be a lot closer in age, size, and all that good stuff. He have, you know, I think a punching power advantage. Obviously, they both good athletes. It'd be a hell of a fight, man. That'd be a fun fight. I don't see how you could not want to see that fight at 140. As long as they there, that's a damn good fight to make. It's fun, man. That'd be fun watching them two go back and forth. I'm telling you, could tell Boots definitely respected those other fighters. Don't play with his name. Now they know because they know Boots. Boots ain't pricing himself out. He ain't being a diva about it. He just about that smoke. Also, Unifications Trump Mandos. Yeah, man. That's why I say, yeah, he didn't duck him. That's just my opinion on it. I can't tell nobody. If y'all feel like he ducked, I don't. And I just think duck somebody just to fight him later on is just crazy, especially when they was pushing that he was scared to fight him. And I'm like, I didn't see it like that. Teo will be a challenge for Dev. Absolutely. Dad might stop Teo. Teo gonna fight with emotion. Nah, I don't think so, bro. Because, you know, look at it this way, Joe. In his biggest fights, he shined the brightest. So fighting Devin Haney right now would be his biggest fight to date to me. You know what I'm saying? It's after a loss. It's after he beat Josh Taylor. He building momentum. No doubt in my mind, that'd be the biggest fight of his career right now if he was to fight him at the current moment. And what I'm saying is, in those moments is when he shined the most. It's when you and think about it. It's the fighters that you expect him to beat is the ones that he had trouble with. We expected him to beat Kambosos. Kambosos beat him. We expected him to beat Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin had him looking shaky. You get what I'm saying? Some people thought, you know, I was one of them. I thought Josh Taylor was gonna beat him. Look how he shines. So it's just in the moments where you think he ain't gonna succeed, he do it. I mean, some people probably had him losing to Loma. I wasn't one of them, but he beat him. So it's when you expect him, you know what I mean? It's the ones that you expect him to win is when he looks shaky. But when the fight is on the line, when it's a fight of, you know, that matter, he stepped to the plate, because his two biggest wins is Lomachenko and obviously Josh Taylor. Them his 2 biggest wins, and look how he performed in both of them. Teo still gonna shine to death in that blue corner. Hey, man, I want to see it, bro. I want to see it, Joe. I want to see it. Having time doesn't mean he was mandated to. He lost to Sandoria. You get what I'm saying? He looked shaky. You get what I'm saying? That's a fight that we expected him to win, right? So that's what I'm saying. In those moments, those are the fights that he looked shaky in. I don't think you could look at a fight with him and Devin Haney and say he's supposed to win it, right? You're going to say that's a fight he could win. You're going to hear people say they think he could win or he's going to win. You don't hear nobody say that's a fight he's supposed to win. Like, I don't think, and you can't say it on either side. So, you know what I mean? That's a fight that either guy could win respectfully, but I would like to see it. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see it. I would definitely like to see it, man, and see how he perform when he in there with one of them, the young kings. You know what I'm saying? We see what he did to Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, a little older than them. I see what you do with a guy that's 25 years old, that's fresh, just like you. You know what I mean? Till if he got there, don't give off. If he always show up. Now, I said that his performances are more consistent. But you I don't know, because then look, right before the Regis Prograis performance was the Lomachenko performance that a lot of people question. So you still had that one. You get what I'm saying? You still got the one. So, you know, it's there, man. It's reasons why that fight would be good. That'd be a good fight, is what I'm saying. There's no way, shape, or form that fight won't be good, bro. Haney Colt, where in the hell are the numbers? The last fight, why they ain't out yet? It's been a real long time now. Them numbers is gone if they hope people forgot. Man, Loma was avoiding them. I don't think so though. Yeah, I really think Loma avoided him. I don't think so. I really don't. I think the fight happened when it should, oddly enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, time matters, man. Experience matters. At that time, it would have been very early for that fight. I'm just saying. My bad, man. And still had said something 50-50 on paper, but Teal acts like he doesn't think it's 50-50. He doesn't want Dev. Oh, yeah. Now I could agree with that. And still, I think a lot of the stuff that he say, like you see that clip I just played, he say he's fight like an amateur. He say a lot of stuff about him, but he'll never say he want to fight him. That's the thing with Tia when he speak about Dev that I've noticed. You know what I'm saying? That kind of sometimes get on my nerves. Like it don't. You get what I'm saying? I hear that you don't like him. I can tell that you don't like him. I can tell that you really don't care for him too much. But I can't tell that you really want to fight him. You said you'll whoop his butt, but I don't hear that you want to. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. I don't think you're scared of him, but you sure is taking your time. You know, we think Tio and Dev finally make it happen at 140. I think so, IB, but I think it depends on how long Dev stays at 40. I think it depends on how long Dev decides to stay at 140. Can't wait to see Tank, Shakur, and Boots in the ring. Me either, Key. I'm right there with you. I can't wait to see him back. Loma didn't duck Haney. Nah, I don't think so either, boss. I don't think so. Loma didn't duck. Nah, he didn't. I'm telling you. I know y'all might feel like that, but I just can't do it. I can't call him a duck. He expected a fake. He'd say Loma a duck. He expected a fake belt. Man, I don't think so, bro. Do people see Matias on their level? You know, it's tricky. Go good, because I mean, like, just pure skill, right? You would think that these guys are slightly more skillful than him, right? But the things that Matias do, he do them very well, and they're very effective for him. So, if he's on their level, shit, he gotta be. He a champion. He gotta show me. You gotta show me. People gotta show me Matias ain't on their level. Like, I can see the difference in boxing ability and things like that, but man, that dude is relentless, bro. And it's styles. We know styles make fights. That's one of those guys where you gotta consider that styles make fights, and that Matias potentially makes a dangerous fight for most guys he get in the ring with, pretty much everybody. I mean, people came from full circle because y'all want him to fight his man, though, who Teal beat on paper instead of fighting Matias, who has a belt. Teal also tried to pick Kambosos to avoid Haney. IBF president was willing to make the Haney fight, but Teal didn't want it. Teal said, who did Haney fight? Didn't Devin Harry defend? Y'all want to ask. Well, didn't they think Mayorga was on Forrest level? Yeah, well, didn't think Mayorga was on Forrest level for sure. Right, and we knew for sure Shane Mosley was Shabbat, but we see how that worked out. It's crazy. Mosley, rest in peace to Vernon Ford. He lost to Forrest twice in the amateurs and in the pros. Mayorga, he couldn't beat Mayorga, but then Mayorga couldn't beat Shane. It's crazy. That's why the triangle theories don't always work. That was a crazy mix-up, man. It was crazy. Kambosos and Teal was mandated. Right. Like a lot of this stuff, like with this duck talk, it be manufactured. Like it don't be legit, man. Like it be what people think. It don't be the facts. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like it be a lot. Like I told y'all, man, he got a duck tree, man. I showed y'all who the duck tree was. He had everybody. He had like 8 fighters. Like 8 fighters on there, bro. He got Tio, Ryan, Tank, Loma, Broner, Easter, Fortuna. He got everybody ducking, bro. He got everybody ducking, man. He got everybody ducking, man. But anyway, man, salute to him, man. We will see. I mean, time will tell, man. I think Sandor Martin gonna be coming up next, man. If he 12s it Matias, Joe, man, my respect for him just goes through the roof. You dig what I'm saying? I already got high respect for him, but if he can 12s it Matias, man, that's thoroughly impressive. And I'm not saying it's impossible for anybody to do it, but you just haven't seen nobody deal with him like that in recent times. So you just haven't seen it happen. So you gotta show me. One person I could say that there was Ryan. Other than that, no, yeah, Ryan said, huh? And then if you know what's crazy, Key, the funny thing about that though, if Ryan actually fights Rolly, who is a champion, then it's hard to say he ducked there, because it's like, can you duck a champion to fight another champion? You get what I'm saying? So that get tricky. That's only if they actually make that fight. He said, yeah, nah. John, funny as hell. Cool, absolutely. I can't wait for Matias to get in the mix. You know, all the Belgian Matias, the dog, man. Man, Teal Matias calling for him now. So what's up? Teal just said they had to change his number. When he asked to fight him, where's the Teal on y'all helmet, man. Teal calling for that smizzy, man. I'll be more scared of Ryan, Teal, or anybody else than Devin, because Devin can knock you out. Yeah, that's why I say when they be saying scared, they be using the wrong word, man. I don't think these dudes are scared. Tiz don't want the Devin smoke. Shit, you really think that? Man, I got to cue the clip, man. Y'all got to put some respect on Matias' name. I got to cue the clip, man.
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, Pussy. No Ryan. Who is Ryan? No Haney, Chicken. No Rolling. He's a joker. And the world knows. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
I'm not Haney, Chicken. I'm not deleting that clip till one of them dudes fight him. That clip ain't coming out the brand section till somebody fight him. Somebody, Cash, what's good with it, bro? Somebody gotta fight him. Until somebody fight him, the clip is staying in the chamber. Matias Trainer just did an interview with Mill City. Pull it up. What he was chatting about, man. It ain't smoke Devin shoes. Blame. Yeah, crazy Teal's energy always look a little funny to me when he's face to face with somebody. Yeah. I mean, I like that face to face with him and Haney was classic. It was funny as hell, bro. Oh, it was funny as hell. Matias Trainer said the manager keep hanging up on Bill because Bill, yeah, when he talked Matias team scary. He just that's foolish energy, man. You gotta conduct yourself as a man when you're on that phone. Nobody ain't trying to yell with you.
The really best 140 He's here. No Teofimo, Pussy. No Ryan. Who is Ryan? No Haney, Chicken. No Rolling. He's a joker. And the word no. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going fight with me? Who?
Matisse said, he said, who? So what happened? I'm here. He said, who want to fight with me? Who? Yeah, y'all not telling me that's a dude that's scared of nobody. Everybody get the smoke with Matisse, man. I ain't deleting that clip until somebody fight him. One of them names that he mentioned in there gotta fight him. Let him fight Barroso. Coach Panda said they'd rather fight Barroso than Haney. Yeah, I did read that somewhere. I read that somewhere. I went Devin versus Matisse. I heard the man. He said he was a yoker. Matisse. Bill calling, they hanging up. Nah, Bill yelling. He gotta stop yelling. Tell him stop that yelling, man. You can't conduct no business yelling. Ain't nobody trying to be yelled at to make no fight. What's all the yelling about? You know what I mean? That damn yoker. Don, what it do, family? He said Dad need to pick up the phone unification. Trump mandatories. You know it. You know it. But see, look, listen. This is what I'm gonna say about this when it's all said and done. The problem that they're gonna run into, right? If this fight don't happen between them two, they're gonna try to frame Matisse as a duck, and we know damn well the dude don't duck no smoke. That's where they're gonna go wrong with the people. So again, how you play this situation is going to determine a lot, man. It's going to determine how people view y'all. Like if you try to frame a guy that's been nothing about nothing but smoke, you try to frame him to be some type of duck. I don't see people ain't gonna rock with it. Coach Penn said if he had it his way, he would give Barboza opportunity first because he's been waiting for a while. Those are his actual words. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. That don't mean much to me though. What the coach say don't mean much to me. Like what he's speaking his truth, and I rock with that. That's what he's saying. If he had it his way, key words. If he had it his way. Good thing is, Matisse with everything. So I don't give a damn who get in there. Somebody get in there with him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to get in there and fight the man. That we're gonna do all the calling dudes out. Don't want it. Nah, I think I don't know, man. The call outs could backfire too because you call out everybody and don't make a fight with nobody, then you can't. And this with real fighters, you can't keep. How long you gonna pull this duck card? Like you can't frame everybody for being a duck. You get what I'm saying? That's the only problem. I mean, he's scared. Yeah, that don't mean he's scared because his manager said that. Yeah, that don't mean nothing. He said he keep hanging up on Bill. Should I would too if a dude in there yelling at me. Celestial being what's good? What he said. What about Sandor? Martin versus George Kambosos. Devin should simply face Subriel, Gary, or Kenneth. Trying to get Sandor around and duck the notable dangerous dudes is cowardly. I feel that. Haney will wash Matisse. I just need to see it, bro. I ain't saying he can't do it. Just let me see it. Salute to my bro, Big Dog. What he said, Bill, Captain America, Haney, and his coat equals stupid. Big Dog on y'all helmets, man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Nah, see, that's the problem, bro. That's where the narratives start. Like, I mean, listen, if somebody is trying to conduct business, you don't get on the phone and do a bunch of yelling, bro. I'm telling you, that could be a sign too. You know what I'm saying? So there's more than one way you could look at. You could look at, all right, somebody hanging up, they don't want it. But if you keep yelling and you're not really trying to conduct business, what does that say about you? It shouldn't be a screaming matter. If you really want to fight, it shouldn't be nothing to yell about. I'm gonna say Coach Pan to do, but be no the Haney's. He said Devin versus Matias goes 12. Man, I don't give a damn what he say. Tell him make the fight. Shit, I love to see it. Seems like the brawling those guys on top. More boxers doubt they want to get in the ring and try to run around box a brawler. Fans probably wouldn't enjoy. Man, I think he make it tough for you. I thought Dad say ain't no money in the Matias fight. Am I tripping? Nope. They said that, but they going to ignore it. None of these guys are scared at this level. No, I don't think they scared, though. I think dudes got plans, though, and I think dudes be following their plans and their script. We don't know if Bill is yelling. I mean, ain't that what he said? We don't know if he hanging up then. Like, we could play this game. Notice, like, before I even, because I'm not even going to do it. Notice it's got to be all this BS and back and forth when it comes to, it's a common denominator, yo. I see a pattern, bro. Like, Matias don't got to go through this with no other fighter, but all of a sudden he get to one guy now is he don't want to fight him. You see what I'm saying? You see the problem with that? And y'all do it to every fighter, every guy, yo. All you got to do is mention a guy's name and the fight not be made. Yeah, he ain't want it, but the other guy he wanted it back. Man, miss me with that. Dudes clearly said it wasn't no money in that fight. So you telling me now the guy that just said it wasn't no money in the fight is the guy that wants the fight? Nah. Bill get blamed because he be fronting. He be fronting. Price Boy said Bill's not even the person that talks to the other promoters. People just believe anything. Tank said it himself. Bill can't even talk to Al about him. Boom, 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 boom. Talk to him, Price Boy. He did say it. Oh, then what it do, family? How you feeling? He said that man don't speak English. What we say stay on the phone for? When they got Coach Panda involved, they were able to talk because he interpreted the call. Salute to Aisha, man. Appreciate that, Queen. Salute to him. Tell him. School him. Salute to my guy. Oh, then what's good with it, bro? Spence versus Crawford 2 is in the works. I think all of this is started building up. It's time for Spence to start talking his ish for fight. Hopefully it could be. Ain't that what you said? You said they call and you said they keep hanging up. Ain't that what you said? The thing is, man, I'm going to just tell you this. Matias didn't have this issue with no other fighter. So you telling me all of a sudden, just conveniently so, as soon as he gets to Devin Haney, he don't want to fight now. That's the problem that y'all gonna run into with people. Y'all gonna try to frame guys that are willing to fight as ducks, and that's where people are gonna be turned off by it. I'm telling you now, they doing it already. Yeah, he don't want to fight. Yeah, they ain't answering the phone. He don't want. I don't know what their situation is, bro, but they really want to fight. They'll make it. Both of them, and I go for both. I don't know what they want, but we gonna find out. I know what Matias just said. He just said, "Haney chicken." He said, T.O. Pussy. He said, this is what Rolly a Yoker, you know what I'm saying? Who is Ryan? He letting it be known. You get what I'm saying? He don't care about y'all. He'll smoke all y'all. Don't give a damn what no manager saying. You know what I mean? I know what the fighter wants smoke, man. Okay, all of them tell me where he got that $4 million from. We just forget that shit. Nah, they want to conveniently forget it, GM. They don't forget. They wanted to forget, but we ain't forgetting that. I'm saying they hang it up and it's Bill fault. Nah, I think if Bill is screaming, then they said Bill keep yelling. Ain't that what y'all typing in the chat? I ain't keeping up with their conversation because I don't give a damn what they talking about. Because they already 10K. What's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? They have the real boogeyman out there. I mean, listen, if you want to believe that makes you feel good about him, I can't tell you how to look at Dev. You know what I'm saying? I think Dev is an elite talent in boxing. He's a hell of a fighter, but that boogeyman tag is not one for him. You know what I mean? You can't beat a boogeyman with just having one fight at 140. Get what I'm saying? The boogeyman is usually the guy that nobody wants to fight. I know y'all want to frame him as the guy nobody wants to fight, but I guess we got to give it time, man. But what we not about to do is say a guy that's been nothing about the smoke don't want to fight. Upper echelon sports bar. What's good, King? How you feeling, family? Hope you're doing well over there, man. Great cook, great build earlier, too, man. Salute to my guy, Upper. Flight, salute to the queen as well. Yeah, that's where the money came from. When Joe said Bill got managers hanging up. Yeah, man, I don't know. Bill, Billiam. I wonder if anyone will respond to Matias' video. Nah, Go Good. They gonna just keep saying he don't want to fight. That's good enough, Go Good. Them just saying he don't want to fight is good enough. If they can get the people to believe he don't want to fight, that's cool. That's good enough. They don't got ever. Oh man. the coach days never can beat the red and prior. Yeah, they tell you that, man. Listen, y'all better chill. I suggest people go look up Aaron Pryor. Nah, that is not somebody to just be throwing his name in a hat talking about people could beat him. That's a different level of dog right there. And he can box with power. He is different. That dude was different. Aaron Dog Pryor was different. These new dudes that get smoked, man. They put a hurting on some of these new guys. They say we both free. Let's make the fight. Change reply, get snagged out of boxing. Yeah, man. But we all know that free shit is to grain of salt, man. And like again, bro, are you really free? You know what I mean, female that Evan Hitchens, the top dogs at 140. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? I gotta throw Matias in there because he a champion, right? You know what I mean? He a real champion, one of the dangerous ones, man. So we gotta throw him in there. But yeah, man, no doubt. Dev is a top dog at 40. You know what I mean? Honestly, Spence need to beat a bully to get the rematch. He has to talk his ish to Crawford, show him he's not playing, talking to man the rematch, beat a bully and get the fight. It can still happen, right? Boots, Morrell, Matias are the boogeyman. Yeah, I agree with that. Aisha, Boots done had double-digit guys turn him down. We already see how Morrell got guys talking about. When you hear people talking about it's too early, just know that they don't want to fight you for a reason. And Matias is definitely not a guy that people are knocking down his door. But they already about to start this BS, and we're going to see right through it, man. That dude is, yeah, Aaron Pryor was a monster, LeVar. I don't know what people talking about, but to go look him up. Go check his records. Go check his record. You know what I mean? Go check his record. Go check his record. This is a reason for every fight we want to see Devin fight. There's a reason for, yeah, for sure. For sure, Aaron Pryor, real 140 monster. He is. Hitchens is going to be avoided. I like Hitchens, man. I like Hitchens a lot. LWBoxing was good, Fax Machine. How you feeling, my bro? Big Dog Willie back in the suit. I said the ghost of Joe Frazier is that
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, Big Dog. He said Crawford's focus on money and stick with Spence. Yeah, I think, yeah. Hitchens, Duck, Matias. I did hear something about that, but I'm just not sure. I just know, I know his next fight was supposed to be a eliminator, if I'm not mistaken, to fight for the IBF title. So we just gotta see Hitchens on Devin ass right now. I can't wait. I want to see Hitchens, man. I don't about to retire just yet. I want 2 more fights out of him. If you don't want to fight Spence, get the Pac-Man, fight Mayweather. Ain't gonna fight him no bud. Wanted that fight years ago. Yeah, man. He said he got 2 fights left. Yeah, 140 is it. 140 is it. 140 is lit. 140 is definitely lit. I'm just giving the young warriors props. Got dudes swooped out here. I don't know, man. I just think that's the problem. Like, I don't think nobody is scared. I just think the way they go about making fights is not conducive to making fights sometimes. Like, all this public banter, notice, like, those are the fights that never get made in his career. The fights that get made are the ones that he don't troll and go back and forth. And you get what I'm saying? It don't be a bunch of that when his fights get made. It don't go like that. Boots is ducking that, man. Y'all crazy. Hitchens don't like 10-pound rehydration. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I heard him speak on that. He didn't. Hitchens versus Catterall Percival obviously mandatory. It's been postponed for a 3rd time. Damn, again, Doug. Appreciate you, bro. Remember, it was the 11th, right? Now they pushed it back to the 18th. That's Thursday. Okay, so he's still fighting Catterall, and that's supposed to be the eliminator, right? So for the Matias fight, yeah. I'll be at mandatory, so I say for the Matias fight. So hopefully he rethink that rehydration situation, man. And You know what I mean? Really fight, because I expect him to beat Catterall. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just think he's a far better fighter than he is right now. He said, I'm ducking. Hitches score beefing. So yeah, man, I did see something about that, but I seen people making it seem like Hitchens' comments was, you know, what Shakur response was to Hitchens' comments, and I know he responded to it and said, you know, it wasn't about no opinion or something. He said something about cutting off his close friend because he didn't know if he was a friend or an enemy. I seen something like that. He needs 2 more good wins. Then I say go for the belts. For sure. He said, yeah, JusDueBoxing, you ducking that. I'm about to say that. Me next, man. I leave Devin from the grave. Edgar Chavez, what's good, Brody Jersey in the building. Man, yeah, man. Just look. I know everybody ain't in a rush to fight him, but or it may seem that way to y'all, but I just don't think everybody's ducking, right? I don't see that. Y'all gotta make it make sense. Like y'all got to stop framing the real fighters as ducks, man. It's a lot of people that really want to fight out there, man. You just gotta give time. You know what I mean? Let time, you know, take care of who's really ducking. Time to reveal all things, man. You know what I mean? We want to see who want to fight self retired cruiserweight. Yeah, y'all crazy. I'm ducking Debbie. You know, I called out taking Shakur for a fight on JusDueBoxing channel. Right, we did, man. Shakur asked for a catch weight for Ryan. That's because he ain't at 140. That don't surprise me. I don't think he really asking for nothing because he ain't fighting at 140. Realistically, he just said that because Ryan was running his mouth, calling him arrogant and all this other stuff. He'd beat Ryan up at any weight, in my opinion. That's just my opinion of it. Just think skills always pay the bills, man. So. I mean, Ryan is always going to be somewhat of a threat to people because he can punch with speed, man. You know what I mean? But outside of that, you got to show me more. You know what I'm saying? You got to show me more. He not beating nobody on that level. Now, when Haney start backing up his talk, he needs to fight Matias. He fights him and beat him real good. That boosts his chance for bigger fights, even though it's not Tank. In my opinion, bro. Yeah, true. Like, I like to see him fight Matias. You know what I mean? I like to see them fight each other. I like to see him fight any of these top guys at 40. I mean, Hitchens beat up Superstone Johnson, the guy that boxed Devin. Yeah, he did. He did in the actual fight. He the one that fought him. Hitchens did. Morrell's a world champion. He's a prospect. Yeah, Morrell ain't no prospect with a title, bro. That's impossible. That's impossible. And he had it since like his 3rd fight. I keep telling people that. That's how I know y'all don't really be watching Morrell. Y'all just looking at the number of fights. Y'all not looking at the actual work being put in. That dude been fighting 12 rounds just since like his 3rd fight. He's just a little different, bro. Big dog, he back in the super chat. Said, JusDueBoxing, no excuses. We're terrified of that, man. Yeah, none of us want to fight. We shook.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your JusDueBoxing.
Salute to my guy, Big Dog, really. Pardon me, y'all, man. I'm Imam Kataev. I'm not even sure. I don't think I seen him fight, bro. Shavad, I gotta look him up, man. You might be putting me on to somebody. I gotta check him out, bro. I haven't had a chance to see him fight. Pat Bell in the building. What's good, bro? How you feeling? Morrell has a secondary title. I mean, title's a title to me. You know what I mean? I don't really do all that. That's just this secondary. Do you want to fight him type deal? You get what I'm saying? These dudes don't be having no problem, waving around intern belts. I'm pretty sure you won't have no problem taking his belt off him. I mean, Smart asking for the catch weight. Ryan, bigger guy. Ryan said he could beat Shakur Stevens and line that up for 2024 as well. Tank versus Stevenson, Stevens versus Garcia. I want him. Yeah, I see him all. And I know he's saying that right now from 135, obviously, but he go to 140, man. I'm pretty sure he won't say nothing about no catch weight. I don't watch Morrell's last fight. Dude had brain problems. Nah, I think you I think you mixing the fights up. That ain't Morrell. That was Virgil Ortiz dude supposed to have brain problems, not David Morrell. David Morrell fought Sina Agbeko in his last fight, and he stopped him in dramatic fashion. He said Morrell an amateur. Morrell a dog. Morrell one of the best 168 pounders. Salute to my guy Pat Bell. That's what I like to hear. WBA Super Bells franchise. Y'all got to put some respect on David Morrell, man. Y'all tripping. No, not all titles are equal. For me, yo, I look at it like this, bro. It's quality over quantity. The title don't make the fighter. The quality of the fighter make the title, in my opinion. So David Morrell, who we comparing him to? Who we comparing him to? Because yeah, now we gonna slight his title that he got. Why won't somebody take it from him then? Why don't somebody take it from him? That's all I'm saying. Somebody take that shit from him. Please, somebody take his title, because that's the excuse they're going to use. Like, not to fight him. That man is a champion. Fight him. He ain't no damn prospect. You got to fight him. Morrell's the boots of the division. Right now, 168. Right. Unscripted. They don't want no parts with it. Morrell last fight fought a dude. Brain problems. Look it up. Who you talking about? Sina Agbeko? Had brain problems? I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I know they was saying that about Virgil Ortiz last opponent, but and we not about to discredit him. What about the guy before that? And the guy before that, and the guy before that? You got to really watch Morrell, man. We not doing that. Again, who you comparing him to? You see what he did to Ados. You know what I mean? And then respect to Ados, you know what I mean? I'm glad he made a recovery and all that, but man, he punished that guy. I mean, in his third fight, he fought a guy with 23 fights under his belt. You know what I mean? Morrell is different, man. Y'all not seeing that. Y'all not trying to. Clearly, you ain't trying to see it. Morrell is a special guy. About 68 stepping up to fight Morrell. Thrill Hill in the building was good, and we know why, bro. So all that prospect, nah. Tell your favorite guy at 68 to fight him. You know what I mean? Hell no, they gotta fight that man. They gotta fight him. Nah, he ain't all right. He damn dangerous, man. Cause who we comparing him to at 68 to say he all right? Y'all tripping out, man. Was an 8 division champion, right? Yeah, yeah, man. Y'all gotta get that man a little more credit than that, bro. Y'all clearly. I know y'all ain't been watching Morrell then. Yeah, y'all just ain't been watching him. They say he okay, yeah, you just ain't watching. That boy be kicking ass, bro. And it don't even be close. That's why y'all got guys. Morrell destroys Billy, man. And Billy ain't gonna do nothing with him. Nah, you don't see special because I don't think you paying attention to what you really watching. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, you're not even familiar with his fight. Then which one of y'all just said y'all don't watch him? So if you don't see special, then you ain't paying attention. And his first 10 fights, man, you can't even compare. Dude's first 20 fights don't even compare to his first 10, and that's the sad part. You know what I'm saying? Morrell versus Planner Andre. I like either fight, but Andre, I think, going back down to 160. And Plant seemed like he got his sight set on Jamal. I don't know if he's gonna get the fight, but that's what he got his eyes set to. Not because I think I don't watch him. No, that's the problem. So you really can't, like, I don't know how much of an opinion you can have on a guy that you don't watch. I watch him. And I don't know if you know what you watching, but I know what I'm watching. Morrell ain't just no run-of-the-mill fighter. Like, that's what I'm telling you. That's one of them guys right now. He be in there kicking ass. I wish my bro Behind the Hands TV was in here, because he done seen Morrell in the gym. And I let him tell it from his own personal experience rather than me telling my opinion. I let you hear from somebody that actually seen him put the work in. You know what I'm saying? He different, man. He from what I understand, that dude is not nothing close to your average fighter. You know what I'm saying? Nothing close to it. Yeah, they sleeping on him, Aisha. You know how I go. They sleeping on him. Larry Lopez, Ados was number 1. Yeah, Ados was ranked, wasn't he? and he beat the hell out of him. And then that's all y'all gonna do is discredit the when that's what we doing, discrediting people wins, man. Like, I don't know, man. How do y'all watch boxing? Yo? I would hate boxing if I looked at it the way y'all did. Morrell and Benavidez are weight bullies. Nah, I don't think Morrell no weight bully. I definitely don't see weight bully with Morrell. And man got 10 fights. I seen Morrell, that man is the future. 152 is an amateur. Salute to my guy Upper. Upper be putting in his where I know you be watching, man. Tell him, man, up, they tripping, man. I don't know what you watching, but I know I don't watch this show. True, I'm telling you. Tell him, Mike, that dude got it, man. He the goods, man. They don't watch it, GM. They don't watch it, man. They don't watch it. Yo, that dude is nice, man. It's why do y'all never ask yourself why they be putting his name in the hat with a Benavidez? Why is people asking about that? They was calling that dude out at one point. And then when they revisited that, they said they cool on it. I don't know, man. I like to big up the sport. And when you see talent, like that's a Cuban fighter, he's tremendously talented, bro. And he just get better every fight. Morrell is a talented fighter, bro. I think he's gonna be around, man. I think he's gonna be around. That's why Benavidez, Doug Morrell, they don't want it. They want Morrell to fight fighters that are ranked lower with a bigger name. Right, so he could just punish them, and then they're gonna complain about it, GM. They're gonna be like, oh, well, he was supposed to beat him. I have some control. That is either pre-planned or pair-ups, which favor a certain boxer, or flat-out rigged. David Morrell versus DMITRY BIVOL is the master pair-up of Benavidez versus BIVOL. Nah, throw Benavidez and Morrell in there. Benavidez and Morrell right now. Watch boxing through the Haney scope. That's a good one. The Haney scope. They want Dev to fight Boots or Wilder, same logic. Nah, they only want listen, let's be clear. The only people that's calling for Dev and Boots are the people that are listening to him and them out there on mouth saying something about 47. That's why people started throwing Boots' name out there. That's all. Discrediting him and can't pick someone to fight or make it make sense. That's what I'm saying, Thrill. Find somebody to beat him. Who do y'all got definitively beating David Morrell right now since he ain't that good? Who do y'all got? Who do y'all know undoubtedly gonna get in there and beat him at 68? Please tell me who, and then tell that guy to fight him. And I bet you they don't want to do it. I'm telling you, man. Some people just got it, man. He won. I think he one of them. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Ronnie Shields has a defense on point. Yeah, Morrell's a heavy hitter with pretty good defense. He's a problem. I'm telling you, well-rounded. He's sharp. He got heavy hands. He got a good gas tank. He's comfortable in the ring. He can move his feet. You get what I'm saying? They don't want to fight that dude, man. I'm telling you, he's a hell of a fighter, man. That's why they ain't in a rush to fight him. You know a dude is good when you wanted to fight him when he had about 5 fights, but not when he had 8. You wanted to fight him when he had about 5 fights, but you didn't want to fight him when he had 8. Tell me what's wrong with that picture? He didn't have to build his name when you initially wanted to fight him when he was 5 fights in, just getting with Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields, no, because I need more time with him. Then 3 fights later, they more than comfortable to throw him in there, and then they don't want to fight him. Nah, bro. Let me try and hear that and get your ass in there. That man, he could beat Morrell. Woo. Morrell shows his skills in less than 2 minutes. I'm telling you, Morrell kind of, you see what you got in that dude. He's very comfortable in there too, man. Very comfortable. And he'll punish you. If you tough, he just going to punish you. I'm telling you. Close to mega fights, not risking that. Fight boxes, less known. I kind of get it, but once you call people out, it's out the window. You know what I mean? It's up from there. Once you speak his name, like it's over with. You know what I mean? And I tell y'all can go look it up. It's interviews with these dudes calling them out, man. So they gotta give them what they asked for, man. How you gonna call for it and don't want it? Morrell beats everyone. Benavidez and him is 50-55. I think he can beat him, Alden. On everything, I think he can beat him. So I'm changing my name. David Morrell stops 168, 175, and Bridget Morrell. Toughest fight is Jao Patai. My bad, y'all. I guess I'm changing my name. He said changing. Morrell got to show me. He been showing it. That's the thing. That's the thing. People got to show me that you can actually kick his ass, because I ain't going to just I'm not counting them out. That just said, woo, yeah, you're AB. You caught that? I ain't think nobody caught that. Like, cause that, man, Errol, let's send him. Errol, man, you ready to meet him? They really said Benavidez versus Errol. That would take Benavidez away. It was Canelo. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. He's not getting that fight, bro. I'm gonna say this to all y'all that's against Morrell and Benavidez. If he is not getting Canelo next, who does Benavidez fight next at 168? He beat Andre, he beat Plant. Who does he fight next at 168? Because we know he's not getting Canelo next. Or Dab crack boots and spar. All right, especially the Devin fans. Morrell will move up division cruiserweight. Be here when he gets tested. Morrell gonna be hanging around a lot longer than y'all think, man. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. He gonna be there when that smoke clear. These dudes do not watch boxing. I'm telling you, they will watch Morrell when he's 20-0. Yeah. When people start telling y'all he good, y'all gonna wait for everybody else to tell y'all he good. I'm trying to tell you, that's the reason why they ain't jumping up in there with the young whipper, man. He put them paws on you, man. You know what time it is. He gonna put them hands on you, bro. Devin Haney defeats Prime Hearns. You stupid. Tommy, not the hit man. He probably fighting in Billy or Morrell. Listen, I'm with either of them fights, but that's all I be saying. We be shooting fights down, but we don't be having nothing better in mind. What's better in mind? Get what I'm saying? What's better in mind, man? Morrell is a damn good opponent right now. Because this is what I'll tell y'all. Y'all busy shitting on David Morrell. Can y'all please explain to me who on David Benavidez's resume right now do you got beating David Morrell definitively? Who can you say that David Benavidez fought in all of his fights, that if they got in the ring with Morrell in their very next fight, they would beat him? Who? Because I don't see none of them. Respect to Caleb Plant. No, he's not beating him. Nobody with gas tank issues is beating David Morrell, in my opinion. I love Caleb Plant. He's one of the best fighters, one of the best boxers at 168. Know what I mean? Period. You get what I'm saying? I don't got him. Andre is going back down to 160. He's not a 68 pounder. No, he's not beating David Morrell. Those are his best 2 wins. Nobody else on his resume is beating David Morrell. And he fought some guys that he brought up from smaller weight classes that wasn't true 68 pounders. That's how I look at that. I don't think y'all thinking of it deep enough. Y'all just looking at the number of fights, and because of that, y'all saying, he don't need to fight him. He's in line for Canelo. Canelo is not fighting David Benavidez right now. That's not happening. It's not happening next. So again, when you look at that man's resume, when you look at that man's resume, can you tell me anybody that definitively beats David Morrell? I'll wait. Anybody. Give me anybody from Caleb Plant to Demetrius Andre, any of those dudes. Who do y'all got beating David Morrell? I don't got none of them. Y'all give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Y'all smash the like button for me. All right, I'm back. Pardon me. Sorry about that, child. Pardon me. First time I heard the chat gave Morrell less credit for doing what he's supposed to do. He's in the ring. Don't sleep on David Morrell. I'm telling you, look, man, that dude got a special set of skills. Pardon me, y'all. I just had to run outside 2 seconds, but I just think he's talented. I think he's very comfortable in the ring. I think if you've been paying attention to what he really doing there, you will see that. I don't think he no run-of-the-mill fighter, like I keep saying. I think it's going to take a hell of a fighter to beat him. I don't think he hype or none of that. I just think he the goods. You know what I'm saying? He show it each and every time out. And Again, another way you assess talent other than the level of opposition is how clearly he's beating people. Are you seeing him going in here and struggling with these guys and not being able to figure it out? He going in here and completely beating ass, man. And the last time they let a fight go 12 rounds, you see what happened. Like, it was a bad look for that guy. Like, he really got the gas. That's why I say he got the gas tank. People like, well, we ain't seen enough. I seen him go 12 strong rounds with an undefeated guy that he punished him all the way to the end. I just think he a hell of a talent that people should big up. You know what I mean? David Morrell is a talented fighter that you should salute. You know what I'm saying? That's willing to fight. You know what I mean? That's why I like him. He's special. I think he's special too on the script that I do. BETERBIEV gets it too. Wouldn't be easy, but Morrell has the power to make BETERBIEV respect him. Man, yeah. And you know, BETERBIEV been on the ground a couple times, on the deck a couple times, but he just a dog, man. I was like, Morrell and Boots take years off fighters' lives. I'm saying, fight at your own discretion. Salute to the facts. Machine WV just ordered Martin Bakole versus Cassius Chaney. Bakole is solid, man. Dog, he can fight. Bakole can fight. I haven't seen much of Cassius, the other guy, but Bakole, I've seen. Aqua Plant, yeah, one of my favorite. I'm telling you, one of my favorite guys at 68 too. But I just feel like that, yeah, that gas tank could come back to haunt him against a guy like, you know what I mean, Morrell. Yeah, he out there, man. Salute the Ados, man. He was a hell of a fighter, man. Hell of a fighter. I think Devin's the boogeyman. I think Morrell is just all right. I'm telling you, 2 weeks. He fought a dead body. Who that? Who fought? He said he fought a dead body. Was it DMA? Who fought? Oh, nah, y'all tripping. Yeah, yeah, right, Don. You already know. BETERBIEV is a Terminator. Morrell don't want that fight. I think that for that is early for sure, right? But I think the guys at 68 is all on deck for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm with all that. I haven't heard him mention anything about being at 75 just yet. But look, man, get a man some time, man. I don't know where BETERBIEV be at by then, but I think BETERBIEV and BIVOL will be a pretty damn good fight. Now, I mean, I think Anthony Yarde did very well against BETERBIEV. You get what I'm saying? I do. I think he did very well. He got stopped just like the rest of them, but you can't say Anthony Yarde didn't do a damn good job against BETERBIEV. If you really watch that fight, he did a good job against him, man. Showed a good account of himself, like I told people he would, and I think he ended up looking better than a lot of people thought he would. Know what I mean? But we'll see, man, because BETERBIEV ain't invincible, man. Father Time is undefeated. He's undefeated. Rise of footwork with young Lara. Yeah, I'm telling you, power, wild, and skills of Floyd. I'm telling you, he got some talent, man. Dude he's well-rounded. I'll say that. I ain't gonna make it sound like he perfect, right? But that's a well-rounded fighter, and he can box, bro. And he with the smoke. And I like to see him here, improving fighter. And I think he's just gonna keep getting better. Morrell said Benavidez goes to 75. Follow him up there, right? Bole was good, my bro. Gertz was good, bro. How you feeling? I just like him, man. I like good fighters, man. I think Morrell is one of them. Cuban approach, but he come to hurt you though. Like he ain't coming to play no game. You know what I'm saying? I like him. It goes another. Yeah, you bugging. You bugging. You gotta go do your homework, bro. That's all. You can't really have too much of an opinion on David Morrell if you never watched him. Like I can't even take you serious because you ain't watched him. And then the only thing you pointing out is one fight. You ain't pointing out the body of work. So yeah, you gotta go do your homework. That's all. It's okay. Just do your homework and come back. That's all. You know what I mean? Let me know what you find. BETERBIEV has fought a mover like BIVOL. Yeah, appreciate you, Dub. Always adding the updates in the chat, man. Salute to my bro. Down goes. Oh, yeah, you tripping, man. Yeah, you gotta watch him. You gotta watch him, yo. I suggest you watch him. Bro. And again, tell me who y'all got beating him. Who you got beating him at 68? Told y'all you can't name one. You can't name one definitive name on Benavidez's resume that'll beat David Morrell. You can't name one. You wouldn't even feel comfortable about one. That should tell you something. You dig? You know what I mean? Quality over quantity. That's what you get with him. You getting quality over quantity. You dig? Plant Canelo. Canelo, I'll give you the Canelo one, but Plant, like I told you, I love Caleb Plant. He's one of the better fighters, you know what I mean, in that weight class for sure. But nah, man, those gas tank issues gonna cost him some troubles right there, man. And David Morrell, a big guy too, man. Can punch, box, move. You know what I mean? Set traps well, got good defense. It's a good fight, man. Look, I like Caleb Plant, but I don't got him beating David Morrell right now. I just don't. I know it might sound crazy, but that's just me. Styles make fights, man. Style David walking through all of them. I'm Benavidez, his resume. That's what I'm saying. Unscripted. I think so too. Said the real David to wash him. Make him fight for the name. David versus David. Loser got to change the name. Nah, it's still a good fight though. Yeah, it is. To me, it's a good fight. Quality over quantity, man, with David Morrell, bro. That's what you get. That's what y'all forgetting. That's what y'all missing. That's what y'all don't see. You know what I'm saying? Y'all missing it. I'm missing. Morrell can get a lateral like lightweight, but it's heavyweight's power. I'm telling you, yo, he can move pretty damn good. And I noticed that he's pretty comfortable in the ring. Like, you know what I mean? It's not anywhere in the ring he's comfortable. That's saying something. It's very early in his career. He only gonna get better. You will suspect he got a lot, you know what I mean? Long ways to go. He's gonna keep getting better. Got a hell of a trainer, Ronnie Shields, that believe in him. And they doing some great work over there. I'm telling you right now, big dog, 50-50 as hell. I'm telling you, because of the styles and skill set. I get it. I get experience matters, but when you get what I'm saying, I believe in quality too over quantity. I do. And that's the real deal. That's the real deal. I tell you, David got some promotion. This ain't some PBC easy fight to make. Yeah, both with Samson. I'm lying about his age. He said he looked 35. He fight like a vet though. He'd be in there moving, thinking like one. They'd even rather put a beating on your ass if you ain't careful. BETERBIEV stops most people today. Yeah, man, BETERBIEV is a dog. Hey, man, speaking of BETERBIEV, man, I'm glad you brought him up, too. Just it was crazy. Morrell doesn't have his grown man strength all the way yet. He's still young. I'm telling you, he's still growing. He definitely still growing and just getting better. Hey, man, Tony Bellew has some interesting things to say about Mr. ARTUR BETERBIEV, man. I want to know what y'all think about this, man. I want to know what y'all think about what Tony Bellew had to say. That Mercer Morrell and Benavidez in a handicap match. You're a fool. A handicap match. Man, that's funny. That's funny. A damn handicap match. Did to it. Tony Bellew, that's some BS either way. It's a UK fighter. I'm telling you. So look, this is what he had to say, man. He said, this is what he was talking about, ARTUR BETERBIEV. You know, he said he's a beast and a fighter who's getting stronger as he gets older, which is hard to believe, but he is. He said Callum is brave as anything, a soldier who went in there and gave it everything. Faced that monster in his backyard. So frustrated because I want to say more. He said boxing, you know what I mean? He wanted to say more. So obviously we want to see BETERBIEV next. It's a great fight, but please show me a fighter who has gotten stronger with age. He's 39 and he's getting more destructive physically. That's not usually possible, but he's doing it. Our great sport needs looking at like baseball was. What y'all think, man? And think this is coming after a time, and I think I still got that clip from Eddie Hearn in here too. Do I still got it from Eddie?
It was an atypical finding in ARTUR BETERBIEV's father session in December. Raised levels of HGH and testosterone. Not an adverse finding, but an atypical finding. But still raised levels, which is, you know, as a promoter of a fighter in the other corner, is a concern. So we've been working with VADA to try and understand the reasons why. There has been additional testing since, but not additional around those results, just the standard testing that follows. So in this one test, there was a spike in these substances, and then in tests week after, there wasn't. What we want to know is, we're not scientists, we just want to know why was those levels raised. And the questions that we've asked VADA, we will continue to ask. Again, important to acknowledge that contractually we can't do anything about it because it was not an adverse finding, but there was an atypical result of blood and urine of raised levels of HGH and testosterone.
Yeah, I mean, the whole, he make it worse when you got to say we ain't scientists. Like, we know that we ain't scientists, but I think it's fair. I wouldn't put it on him. Like, I don't know what the case is, right? But I just know it's out there, and I ain't ignore it, because if it was any other fighter to be talked about, look, I ain't got all the answers. I'm not going to put the jacket on him, but I think what Eddie Hearn is saying is true to an extent for me, in terms of, that's the question I would want to know. Like, why is it a raised levels, or what's the cause of it? And, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, if he ain't did nothing wrong, you know what I mean, what was the reason of even mentioning it? You get what I'm saying? Is that child trying to put something on his name or put something out there? Like, because if he ain't did nothing wrong, and, you know what I mean, he get caught with no PEDs and nothing to that effect, then what you talking about? Like, which I don't understand why you even put the information out there, is what I'm saying. So I'm not here to put no jacket on him, because I don't do that, but I just hate some of these stories and how they come out with the information, and they don't tell you enough. They put enough out there just for you to question the guy and kind of muddy the waters a little bit, but they don't really give a good enough explanation as to what's going on. Get what I'm saying? Fate was good with it, my bro. He said high testosterone is ignored. Right. The last time Eddie had a fighter fight for the title in Canada, it was Bellew went down to sleep. Because I remember. yo, that's when Adonis was doing work on people, bro. He did that man filthy. G. Said Adonis slept my ironically Bellew and Callum are from Liverpool, UK. Of course he gonna hate, right? And I'm here to just, like, it's out there. I just want to be like responsible with my commentary with this type of stuff, because I don't put no type of jacket out there. But that's something that they threw out. They threw out there, and I just feel like, if he didn't do anything, then why are they talking about it? You get what I'm trying to say? Because you know people going to take it and run with it. BETERBIEV was on PEDs. I feel like that's kind of what they hinting at, or at least they planting the seed. They throwing it out there a little bit. You get what I'm saying? They only cry when they guys get beat up, but they don't care when it's someone else. Right. You need to watch the gloves and raps too. All facts, Bole. I agree with that. They just want to make fights now. Eddie is a hypocrite. BETERBIEV fighter, you trying to bury that info. You know how it is, man. Bellew never questioned Ben or White. Facts. And even after them getting straight up caught, you get what I'm saying? And that's all facts. That's why I say I take it with a grain of salt. He say PEDs. I don't think so. Anthony was good with the family. And you know what? I think this whole notion that he's getting stronger and more destructive, more physically strong, I think he just feels that way. I think he just, what he been. Don't they say the power and stuff go last? So, and you got to think BETERBIEV might be 38, 39, but he ain't got 38, 39 fights. That man got 20 fights. And that was just his 20th fights. 20th fight, he don't got a lot of fights, bro. He just don't. You don't. Maybe that's why he's a preserved 38, 39-year-old fighter. I'm not about to put that on him. Y'all going to have to catch him. That's y'all job. But for y'all to just say atypical and adverse findings and, yeah, he didn't do nothing, but they're just raised levels. And, you know, people just want to, yeah, well, why y'all speaking on it then? You know what I'm saying? If he ain't did shit, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. All natural. You get what I'm saying? Eddie defended the hell out of Ben. He's not the voice of reason. Hell no. And, oh, man, Aisha, man, it was he went on a podcast and they grilled him about, one of the dudes grilled him about him still trying to push the Conor Ben fight through, even though he had tested hot. Like, man, the dude was on his ass. He ain't let Eddie make it right on his show. He was on his ass. Elevated levels of testosterone and HGH at 39 years old is not normal. I feel you. They just got to catch him, man. If it's something, foul going on. It's a complicated situation. My pops used to bodybuild, so I know some stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Snack fighter. I can't accuse him, but it's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. But that's what they insinuating for sure. They for sure are atypical as well. Barroso in the building. What's good, family? How you feeling? Said Eddie and Conte were going back and forth on the Twitter. Both heavily involved with PEDUs. Yeah, for sure, right? Like they got people that's pop hot for sure. He looks stronger in Joe Smith fight and looking strong. I don't know. I just think that dude he's just a devastating puncher, man. He's just what he is, right? And if you can't keep him up off, he's gonna break you down. I just don't feel like I seen him do something that he ain't been doing. That's all. And I guess because people are expecting him to age like spoiled milk instead of fine wine, they questioning it. But I don't know. I just need to see more. The dude just don't have enough fights for me. Like for me to feel like, you get what I'm saying? Like he's supposed to slow down dramatically. Like he do what he typically do. He get in there and beat your ass, man. Start putting them paws on you. Better be had a lot of round or camps. I'm telling you, 20 fights. He just Deontay. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Get what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could attribute it to, in my opinion. Like just like a guy that's typically that old would have a lot more fights than that. What is he, 39, 38, 39? A guy would have more fights than that. He just don't have the number of fights. So I think maybe he's a little bit preserved. And I mean, do y'all see how this dude train? Y'all see how he trained? Like he trained like a one-man army. I'm not joking. Like I got a video I put up around the time he was fighting Yard on Instagram. I put a video up of a side by side of them training, man. I think I like a 250,000 views or something like that. But it's like with BETERBIEV, I know it's a lot of BETERBIEV training. Like them watching how he trained, it look crazy, man. The dude training is just look a little different, man. He do some things in there that's a little strange. Salute to my bro Zoom verse, man. Pardon me if I missed anybody in the chat. That nobody beats him, and y'all Dave Cole follows you to stop thinking you're literally beating any of them dudes. You're gonna be, I'll just say this, tough fights for sure. Show me, man. I ain't knocking nobody and saying they can't possibly win a fight, but they gotta show me. I ain't gonna just award everybody, say everybody won. My bad, y'all. People forget Bernard Hopkins was getting better with age all the way to 50. Yeah, he was aging like wine and not spoiled milk. And some people just age that way. And I think what's helping him is the fact that he just don't have a ton of fights like that. Do you see him doing push-ups on his wrist? Yeah, it was in that video, Aisha. You probably seen the same video. It was the same thing. It was some of that in there, the way he was working out with like the weight bench, the pole from the weights, and I'm just like, yeah, his training just look a little unorthodox, man. It's crazy. Errol Spence had broken ribs going into the Crawford fight. He needed surgery on his eye years ago. He couldn't spar for months and still took Crawford 9 rounds to get rid of him. I can't wait until Spence gets it back in, but they be going off. Man, they be going all over Twitter, man. They be going off, man. Better be over 200 amateur fights. Maybe that's where all his fighting was at. Upper, you know what I mean? He did a lot of amateur fighting. But yeah, man, I mean, that's the only thing I can think, man. And maybe it's the way he live his life, man. Maybe he live a clean life too. That's helped him preserve his career. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes can't say that. That's why they can't identify with a dude going out there and just being effective in that way. You know what I mean? Shakur's not on snack. Nah, he ain't on a snack program. I saw him where he was doing a variation push-ups, wrist workout, spinning the bench bar right. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, unscripted. I'm like, BETERBIEV training like you about to fight the turn. I'm like, yo, if a one-man army was a person, it'd definitely be BETERBIEV when he training, y'all. He look like he be trying to train. He look like he training to fight more than one person at one time. That's what he looked like to me. Just watching him go, I'm like, yeah. He dedicated, man. He dedicated. Boxers be scared of weights because they think it makes you slow. Yeah, Boots said it. Boots said it make you stiff. Your punch is not as fluid, so he said he don't rock with no weights. He was fighting against Usyk. True. But anything could happen. Yeah, he's a dog, man. It's like BIVOL, I'll say this right now. 75, BIVOL got the best chance. I don't know how good of a chance. I still like a 50-50 fight, yo, because Anthony Yarde did exceptionally well in spots for a while. So, you know. Yeah. He got snacks, shirts, the apparel, all that stuff. But as far as working with those guys, like he don't train with them. Like they train with totally different people. He don't train with them. And that's just being real. That's just like I would figure y'all know that he don't train with those. Like he ain't on their program, should I say? Whatever that program is, he ain't on it, and he don't need it either. How you feel about a fighter? They say that and show better view training videos. Oh man. A fighter, man, they say this your op and show you, man. I'd be like, yo, I gotta fight. We gotta fight him. You know what I mean? I'd be like, shit, man, what we gonna jump him? We gonna jump him. Now, real talk though, BETERBIEV the kind of guy I think you gotta be able to take the fight to him to some degree, or be able to box his head off. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to box his head off, and it's not gonna be easy because he knows how to close the gap. You know what I mean? He's just not some mindless brute. Like he knows how to box. He can box. He has an IQ. He has boxing ability. Like those things, he checked those boxes. That dude dangerous, man. Where he training soldier punches out, calisthenics, muscles, right? He got snag on his shorts. Then you know everybody wear different stuff, man. But he ain't with none of that. Like you would already know that. Screw them, take the supplements, bud, and Devin take for sure. I keep telling him. Y'all want him to be that with snacks so bad, don't y'all? He ain't that guy. He don't need no snacks. They don't need no snacks, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Miss B is in the building. He said he on snack, it's on the shorts. You want him to be bad. My bad, y'all. Say you gotta be smart, BETERBIEV. Yeah, you gotta be very smart, patient, poised. You gotta be able to attack. You gotta be able to hurt that dude. You gotta be able to do a lot, man. Because if not, he gonna put you in a situation. He gonna put you in a situation. He said ban snack from boxing. Then when your favorite fighters start growing tails and meowing, I don't want to hear nothing. She said, "Oh hell no, nah, it's here." So Shakur don't got the snack pack. Nah, they would have been discussing it just like they do with that. Man, not every fighter don't have the same training regimen, man. They don't even train with the people, the same folks that your guy be training with. You dig? You know what I mean? World class, top of the line. Yeah, I mean, people wear Nike and not with Nike. People wear Adidas and not with Adidas, right? People wear Under Armour and not with Under Armour. That shit is apparel, bro. You talking about like merch. You literally talking about merchandise. That don't you reaching. You're reaching. He promotes it, but he doesn't work with it. Y'all just look at it that way, man. You promote a lot of stuff, bro. It's I forget. I be forgetting who I'm talking to. But back to a real conversation, man. We ain't you could have this snack conversation if you want. You can have it. You can have at it. I ain't about to talk that. Cause I don't even care. Cause I don't even give a damn. But moving on, man. Moving on to something, man. Like I said, I want to see this fight for Teofimo because he's been talking a lot. I would hate to overlook a fighter for him, man. I expect him to beat Jermaine Ortiz. How impressive remains to be seen, man. We know Jermaine Ortiz, like I said, got the ability to step it up on the night. I want to see what's next for Teo. I really want to see the next fight for him. I mean, Jermaine Ortiz is a good name, but it just don't do it for me, man. I thought he was going to go in another direction, but it is what it is. He said that was the only guy available. He said that's why he fighting Jermaine Ortiz. So hopefully he really focused on him and you know, not sidetracked with all this other stuff that he's been talking about. Like I say, he's been speaking a lot about Bud Crawford. He said in that video they're trying to save Crawford. He said he really destroyed and ruined careers or something to that effect. He's just talking his fighter talk, but I just want to see him fight for real. Do you realize the fight is on a Thursday? You don't hear people utter a word. They won't tear him down for the fight being on Thursday. He said, ain't Loma and KAMBOSOS, is that a Sunday? I thought I seen on the flyer. I thought I seen it, but yep, it's a Thursday. Seen Teo though. Yeah, nah, Teo be focused, man. Teo be ripped up for real. Not a word, right? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? That's how you know people just be you know. But yeah, he is fighting on Thursday. Salute to Teo, man. I want to see him do his thing. Man. I would like to see him be impressive, man. He said he accused Jermaine Ortiz of being on PEDs. Yeah, he accused Jermaine Ortiz of being on PEDs. What did he say? Yeah, he said, let's get it on. He said, love the challenge. Let's see if those PEDs work for you. Yeah, so Teo accused Jermaine Ortiz of being on PEDs. He said this will be his excuse when I knock him out. So Jermaine Ortiz is promising a knockout. And Teo was talking, you know, talking that PED talk. Teo on Thursday too. Yeah, man. Get him on now. Get him on now. Get him on now. I think anytime you can get boxing on a day that you don't normally get it is a good thing. I don't really care about the you know, one thing about it, he gonna get paid what he gonna get paid, right? It should be a good fight, man. But I hope he 100% focused on Jermaine Ortiz, because again, these be them type of trap fights for Teo. I'm not saying Jermaine Ortiz a walk in the park, but I feel like Teo in a large part is, you know, expected to win. You know what I mean? And these the kind of fights where you can end up being shaky, and the ones you be expecting on the win, right? It'd be the ones that you think he might lose that he go out there and win. So let's see how he approaches this fight. Let's see if he build off this momentum that he had in the Josh Taylor fight. That's what I keep saying, because that's most important. He spent, I think, an unnecessary amount of time out the ring for no reason, but maybe he has some reasons for it. Maybe in his personal life, maybe he got some things situated, but more importantly, man, I just want to see him back in the ring, see what he look like, see if he's still focused. You know what I mean? See if we still get that Teo from the Josh Taylor fight and not the one from the Sandor Martin fight. You get what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. Call it the average Thursday. I don't know, man. Teo might bring them folk out, man. He might bring them folks out, man. Might bring them. Yeah, he need to focus on Jermaine for sure, man. He said, yeah, I seen that. I seen Jermaine Ortiz getting some work in with Bill Haney. That was odd to see, I guess. It just, you know, to see it. Like, I didn't expect to see that. You know what I mean? Knowing that they could possibly be potential opponents, but then again, maybe not. Maybe, you know, he ain't on each other's radar, so. You know what I mean? But look, I expect Jermaine Ortiz to go out there and make it a fight. He always do, right? But I think he need to look better than he looked in his last one. And I think he need to do even better than he did against Loma to beat Teo. To be honest with you, it's not about just looking good. You want to actually try to win this fight. So I think his best shot at doing so is to have the best night of his life to win. The best night of his life to win. If anything less, I think he's going to lose. I think Teo going to beat him. I don't expect him to stop him. If Teo stop him, that'd be impressive, but I don't expect Teo to stop him. I think Jermaine Ortiz, pretty tough, got a chin, pretty solid guy. He could box and can handle himself in there. He's pretty reactive and responsive in the ring. So I think it could be a good back and forth fight, but I think Teo, more experience fighting at that level, better wins under his belt. I expect him to pull his win off, man. I expect Teo to keep his belt. Are we getting Teo or Gordo? I hope we get Gordo is the guy that beat Taylor, right? I think hopefully we get that guy. We get the Teo, then that's the Sandor. The do I still got it type of deal. It could be a rough night for him. You know what I'm saying? They'll show you if you say Ortiz loses, Devin could fight Teo to get their revenge. Yeah. D-Town Boxing manager Marty. Oh yeah, D-Town Boxing. Salute the manager Marty. It's all good, bro. You good. It's all good, bro. Bill Shady said if Ortiz loses, Devin could fight Teo. I would love to see the fight. I think that's the direction it's gonna go anyway, because Ortiz is about to lose. And I hope that's his energy. I hope he do want to get some revenge. I hope he do want to go get some get back for Devin Haney. For Ortiz, because that's just a fight that should happen. I don't see no reason why it shouldn't. They both good fighters. Both good fighters. Both got belts. They'll have belts. It'll be a unification fight. Why not? They got that history of going back and forth. Every time Teo get an opportunity to speak on Devin, it's usually nothing good to say. So why not go out there and fight him? You get what I'm saying? Why not? He said he fight like an amateur. Prove it to people. You know what I'm saying? He's saying Loma said it. He fights like this. You'll whoop his butt. Okay. All that stuff sounds good. I just want to know if you would like to fight him. You beat Jermaine Ortiz and he beat, let's say he fights Sandor Martin or whoever he fight next. I think that fight is perfect for 140. I really do. That's what Devin did to Lomachenko. Yeah. When I played out of Ortiz with Bill, training him. It's crazy, Cal. I just think it look at it like this. I would look at it like it's odd to see because they could be potential opponents, right? But the way it's lining up and with Teo going in there, you probably could train him, give him some pointers, but he gonna lose more than likely. He lose to Teo, then more than likely I would never fight that dude. You get what I'm saying? So that Teo kind of knocks a potential piece off the board when he beat Jermaine Ortiz. So you could train a guy because you're more than likely probably not gonna fight him. You know what I mean? Especially after he lose. Now, if he beat him, then maybe you had that in your back pocket that you was training him and you beat him and you will have a reason to fight him in a unification potentially, right? So I think Bill, it works out in Bill's favor either way you look at it. You lose, we don't never gotta fight you. If you win, we don't have no problem fighting. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. But that's how I see it, Cal. That's what I think, man. That's what I think. I say, watch out, expose somebody. You're welcome to that. Link T say you're gonna expose somebody. Ortiz beat Loma too. Yeah, man. It's a lot of people that did think it unscripted. He fought he pushed Loma. He pushed Loma for sure, man. I just think the part where he kind of lost the fight, where the fight was lost for him, is in them championship rounds. And think about it. I don't know why that was a 12-round fight anyway, right? I think they kept questioning that, and that was Ortiz first time going 12, and you could tell his 12 rounds didn't hit like Loma's 12 rounds. Like Loma had the gas for the 12. Jermaine Ortiz kind of slowed down, and I think he allowed Loma to get back in the fight because that first 5 or so, man, he was on it. He was on it. I watched that fight again more recently. Man, he was on it, man. I was thoroughly impressed with how he was fighting Lomachenko early, but the only thing that got in his way was his gas tank. I think he got a little tired. You know what I mean? He slowed down, and when you slow down, Loma would pick it up on you, and that's what he did. And I think he finished the fight stronger than Jermaine Ortiz, and those championship rounds wasn't as good to Ortiz as that first 5 or so. Them last rounds, that's all it was, unscripted, and they, Loma's a vet, and they have no problem giving it to a guy in that situation, right? You know what I mean? It's surprisingly, because usually Loma end up letting up, in that last round, but not in that fight, he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? In that fight, he came on stronger in the second half and closed out. And I think that's what got him to win. But it still was damn close, man. I still felt iffy about it because Jermaine Ortiz fought so well in that first half of the fight. It almost like was a tale of two halves. You get what I'm saying? Even though people always they put big emphasis on winning the championship rounds, it's still one round at a time. You get what I'm saying? It ain't like it count for more than one round. It's still one round at a time. You got 10, 11, 12. I mean, Ortiz never, that's what it was, Bole. He never been 12. And that's why I was questioning, because there wasn't no title on the line. I don't understand why it was 12 rounds in the beginning. Why wasn't it 10? 10 rounder, he probably would have got the win, and they know it. That extra 2 was for Loma. That was for Loma, just in case it got crazy. Just after 10, if it's crazy, you still got this 11 and 12. He ain't been here before, so. And it really came down to me to them last couple. And I think that's how he got the decision. You know what I mean? But a lot of experience for Ortiz. I really want to see how well he deal with Teofimo. I know it's going to be a different challenge for him. It should be a good fight, but I just hope he on point. The way his reaction time when he fought Loma was spot on. That's what kept him in the fight. He never let Loma just get off. Like, he always had an answer or a response for something. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of those times he was being first. So I was liking his approach. I just want to see him be confident and hungry the same way against Teofimo. If he is, then I think he could really do some damage. I really do. I really think he can make the fight real interesting, you know what I'm saying? And not just get, like, blew out and let the fight run, you know what I mean? Just run away with the fight. You better start showing up and showing out. You're talking a lot, yeah. And you know that's usually how it start getting crazy, Key. They start talking too much. It start getting crazy. Them performances start lacking. You start running that mouth, like that. The performances start to look bad. Then you know what I mean. You got to show something. This too started to remind me of how you got to be after he beat Loma. Yop talks way too much and goes in there and loses to someone like Campbell taking dude too lightly. And get his ass slapped. Yeah, Tio, I'm telling you, that's a good point, Zoom, that he had a similar energy after he beat Loma, the same way he is now when he beat Taylor, talking about everybody. He sounded like he accomplished everything. Like, and I think his biggest fights are still to come. You get what I'm saying? And I hope he ain't taking his eye off the ball. Like bro said, Face said, he looked like he ripped up. I know he in shape. Dude always be in shape. So I'm not surprised by that. I expect him to be, but as long as he mentally intact, I think he's gonna put on a good performance, man. I just want to see it. I think him and Jermaine Ortiz should be a good fight. You know what I mean? And before we get out of here, I'm gonna rap about something else real quick. I see that we all seen his first little face-to-face with Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua, and this is some projected purses or 20 million for Ngannou. I'm not mad at all. 50 million, if that's really the case, I'm not mad at that either. If these are accurate numbers, but I will say, I guess Joshua found his way to get that 50 mil without fighting Wilder, huh? I mean, like me and Dub was discussing a little bit. He did say, with the performance, Wilder didn't do himself no favors, and they probably already trying to freeze him out because that's what it seemed like. It's funny how when Wilder initially talked about fighting Francis Ngannou, they shitted on the idea, but it seems like Tyson Fury thought it was a good enough idea where he beat him to the punch. And now you turn around and you're telling me Francis Ngannou is getting a shot at a former two-time heavyweight champion after just getting a shot at the same thing with Fury. You a heavyweight champion with Fury. Then y'all telling me the winner of this fight might get a shot at the winner of Fury and Usyk. Like, this got to be a joke. This got to be a joke. This got to be a joke. I don't give a damn. Y'all make all the money you want. I'm not knocking nobody for no money. I don't care about that. But you telling me in the prime of your career, in the middle of your career, you going to take time out to fight a guy that's 0-1? That's 0-1. Like, what does this do for your career? Besides give you this hefty 50 million that they got up there. If those figures are accurate, I'm not knocking nobody, go get your money. But what sense do this make to fight this dude? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what sense do it make to fight Francis Ngannou? Are y'all picking on this dude right now? Like, I don't know. Are y'all picking on him? Because he 0-1. Like, I'm talking about experience in terms of boxing. And then you would assume these are back-to-back fighters that's at the elite level. What are y'all doing in the middle of y'all careers? Y'all out here playing? And I'm only saying that because how is he even ranked anywhere? What do you mean he'll get a chance to fight the winner of Usyk and Fury? That's an undisputed. So you telling me this dude to get a shot at undisputed, possibly being what would he be if he hypothetically beat Joshua 1-1 and get a shot at undisputed? Y'all serious? Man, nah. Listen, I love me some boxing, bro, but this don't make a lot of sense. Allow Francis Ngannou to build his name up and get it out the mud like everybody else. I ain't mad at him getting his paydays, but damn, bro. Anthony Joshua, he's a former 2-time heavyweight champion. This is what you doing? It was whack when Wilder was talking about it, but Fury did it. Then somehow now you're doing it. And then while y'all was doing it, y'all was pushing the, Big Bang Zhang on Wilder, and that wasn't even a real option for him. Now we know that Zhang and Parker are fighting, which that's a good fight. That's a good fight. But I think they playing with boxing. And I think they kind of, Miss Joette, they making a joke out of it because he's 0-1. Like, you get what I'm saying? Francis, since you get what I'm saying, bro? You get what I'm saying? Right? They've been talking about it for a minute, but then soon as they shitted on it, but then they go steal the idea and actually do it. The Wilder disrespect is wild, man. I'm telling you, I'm not counting that man out. I hope he make an example out of somebody. I know it's hard for people to see him returning back to form, but I'm not gonna count him out, man. I'm not gonna count Wilder out. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna count him out. I'm with whatever he doing. I hope to see him back in there. If that's what he want to do, I'm rocking with it. But I don't know, man. I just don't see how this makes sense for a heavyweight division. You get what I'm trying to say? So you telling me, y'all, it made more sense for Zhang and Parker to fight than Zhang and Joshua? And Zhang clearly calling out Joshua, but they trying to force him over on Wilder, like he not calling out Joshua, and he deserved to fight him. Man, y'all bugging, man. I don't know about this, man. Make your money, but in the middle of your career, I think you do this. I mean, I ain't surprised Joshua did say he fight for the money, and I ain't knocking him. He said it. He said, I fight for the money. He said it's about the money. Toxic boxing. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is weird, man. I just don't like this. I don't like this move because, the lack of experience of Francis Ngannou, and I know he looked good against Fury because I think Fury didn't train and went out there playing and it almost backfired. But Joshua not going to go out there playing with him. I just don't think this fight should happen. I think they kind of picking on the dude at this point. No one stole anyone's fight. No accountability for Wilder. I listen. I ain't about stealing nobody's fight. And I don't know what conversation you having, but I'm gonna say this: the idea was shitted on when Wilder was talking about fighting Ngannou. So it ain't about stealing the fight. It's about them stealing the idea. They ran with the idea. It was shitted on when Wilder was suggesting doing it, right? But then Fury turn around and do it, and then back to back. Now you got Anthony Joshua. That's where I'm at with it. So it was whack when it was Wilder thinking about doing it, but somehow it's a lucrative, great idea. You know what I mean? And they got this dude ranked at 0-1. The fact that he's ranked top 10 is a damn disservice to the sport of boxing. He 0-1 with no experience and didn't beat nobody, and that's crazy. They're having him ranked as wild. 8-1 Hoop Zone was good with it, bro. Them Saudis playing in our face. They playing. They showing you that they could make any of these fights that we want. They just throw these dudes an absurd amount of money, and there we go. Sanctioned bodies need to stop acting like the judges in a rush have nothing with them. Yeah, that's all I was saying. Gertz, for me is like it was a shitty idea with Wilder. It was shitted on like that. Nah, that's fool. He shouldn't do that. Why would he fight an MMA fighter? And then they turn around and do it. It was weak to me. You know what I mean? It's just like they shit on Hellenius when Wilder knocked him out. Then when Joshua was about to fight him, now he's dangerous. He could possibly knock Joshua out and all this other shit. Like, I just hate the double standard and the weak energy. You know what I'm saying? If it was a bad idea for Wilder, it's a bad idea for AJ and Fury is what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Oh, nah. Salute to my guy, Gertz. I hope AJ knock him out. I think he is. I think AJ, because AJ, look, AJ he getting more confidence back. That's what I see. I see him getting more confident. Listen, he like Ben Davison again. The inexperience. Like, if Fury was trained and taking it serious, I don't think there's no way he makes it. I think Fury would have beat him up. But the fact that he played and his lifestyle could be catching up to him too, and the fact that those Wilder fights could be catching up as well. You know what I mean? I think that's why he's trying to make his fights now. He fighting Usyk right now, getting it out the way. I think if he fight Usyk, especially if he beat him, man, dude mess around and retire, man. He mess around and retire. That's why I hope Usyk win. I hope Usyk win. I really do. Miss Joy said, "Now the days that all the big boxers say I only want big money fights, like it's happening to fighting your Mandos and fighting people who call you out. Boxing is going down the damn drain. They trying to take it there, but we ain't gonna let it, man. We ain't gonna let it. I just think, listen, I want to be clear. I'm not against nobody getting their opportunities, but I think this is a huge skip of the line. I'm gonna just put something in perspective. Francis Ngannou, right now, I'm just putting something in perspective, y'all. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua had history for how long being talked about a fight between them two? Now I'm gonna just say this. Francis Ngannou at 0-1, because he just lost. I don't care if he looked good, he still lost. What we giving people participation badges? He looked good, right? But he lost, right? On the cards, however we felt, they gave him an L. He's 0-1. And at 0-1, he's getting the opportunity at Anthony Joshua before Deontay Wilder. And they're going to justify it with a bad performance. And salute the Pac-Man, ATL, Tate Jones. He said it. When they keep making it seem like it was in a contract that Wilder had to win against Parker for them to fight. And that wasn't the case. I'm glad he put me on to that. And this dude accepted a fight with Ngannou instead of a fight with Wilder. So that option was still there. So, you know what I mean? I don't know, Judge AJ Chin right there. Ngannou, I mean, look, he might get him. He might could catch him, but I think AJ going to beat him out. And I think the reason for it, bro, is it's going to be like his I think it's going to be the lack of experience. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I kind of feel like they picking on Ngannou. They picking on him a little bit because, like, I never knew you wanted to fight this dude, and the fact that y'all making it is joke, it's like, what? I can't believe they doing this instead of making him and Zhang. Like, why is him and Zhang not a thing, and they ain't make Parker fight somebody else? Make Parker fight Ruiz, somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Zhang deserve a Joshua fight. You know what I'm saying? Why he gotta keep getting thrown through the ringer before he get a good fight? Ain't no way Ngannou should be jumping the entire line. He jumping the entire line. Raina said that fight is supposed to be the Bomb Squad fight. That's all I was saying in terms of that. Yeah, I just initially, when I heard it, it was suggested with Wilder and them. And then they like, nah, that's terrible. That's a terrible idea. It's like they crapped on it. And then look, boom, yeah, Fury and Ngannou. Now we got, Joshua and Ngannou. Look, Ngannou, get your bread. I ain't mad at you, but you jumping the hell out that line. And y'all better hope. Yeah, it could backfire, Bole. They better hope it don't. Because you know what? If he runs, even if he wins, if he looks bad like Fury or he has a bad outing, it could be a bad thing. Or he mess around and get dropped. Yeah, man. Yeah. So it could. And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. No slight against Anthony Joshua. I'm rooting for Francis Ngannou. I'm rooting for the underdog because I feel like they picking on him. They clearly picking on this man. They see lack of experience and an opportunity to make a very big bag with a guy that's not experienced. And for that, I can't respect it. I can't. Like, I get it how he looked against Fury. So you're like, well, he's credible. Nah, the fact that he getting a shot at Joshua first and not Wilder. And at the end of the day, whether he looked good in the loss or looked bad in the loss, a loss is a loss. Him and Wilder both coming off losses. The fact that he went with him, it says intent, bro. And I think he clearly picking, I don't want to say the path of the least resistance, but he going to use experience on the side. This is a two-time heavyweight champion we talking about with Joshua. You get what I'm trying to say? Two-time heavyweight champion. This dude fighting a guy that's 0-1. The peak of his career, when he on the run and making his run for another championship title is crazy to me. It's just wow. I just don't understand it. Hope Ngannou knock his block off, honestly. I'm rooting for Ngannou, B-Dog. I'm rooting for Ngannou. Miss Joy said, honestly, I want to see AJ get knocked out. I'm rooting for Ngannou. I don't know if he's going to knock him out or what, but I'm rooting for Ngannou. Joshua has been running from Wilder for a very long time. It just don't seem like, it seemed like he was too happy about him losing to Parker. Like, you see, I told you, I never duck or never dodge nobody. Like, you can't justify him losing and you not fighting him now because he lost by you not ducking him or avoiding him all this time. Like, I don't know. Undercard boxing, good to see you in the building, bro. How you feeling? Happy New Year to you, family. How you been, bro? Francis Ngannou has the Guinness Book of World Records. Strongest punch ever recorded was Holmes at 26-2. And he a dog, man. He got a hell of a story, and I like him. But I'm rooting for him. Just let it be known, because this doesn't go if Joshua is not on board. Like, Ngannou's the new man on the block. They just clearly giving this dude an opportunity. And I'm not against guys getting opportunities, but I just did this one a little bit. I was like, y'all couldn't have gave us nothing else. You get what I'm saying? Will DJ be training AJ? That's a good question because they gave Ben Davison a ton of credit for the last fight, bro. Josh, I'm rooting for AJ. You rooting for AJ? I'm down. I'm rooting for NGANNOU in this fight right here because I just don't feel like. I feel like even if he win, he'll never. I don't think he ever gonna fight Wilder. I don't think he is. I hope I'm wrong. If he'd fight Wilder, then I could root for him. But the fact that I think he not, I'm rooting for NGANNOU. AJ could have easily stood with the Wilder fight. He could have. From what I hear, Al Booger, because you remember, as soon as Wilder lost, everybody said, well, that's over with. Now they can't fight. And that never was the, that wasn't in no contract nowhere. That's just something that they're using as a reason or excuse not to fight him. I mean, that's just crazy to me. So, don't fight Wilder coming off a loss. Fight Francis Ngannou at 0-1 off a loss. Yeah, that make more sense. Yeah. Yeah, boxing has been craving that. Boxing has been craving, Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua for years, not Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. So because he lost, hell nah, you can't fight the actual boxer that you've been supposed to fight for years that initially you asked for $50 million for and they said they got it for you, but you're going to go get that bag fighting. This dude, you clearly thinking about yourself, man. This does nothing for the fight fans either, man. It's a casual fight right here. Nope, he's with Davison again in this fight. Shush, I wonder what that means. That man never wanted to meet. I don't think so either, Al Boogie. Right, Al. It's going to be Ben Davison again. James isn't going to be able to train him in the UK for a fight in Saudi. Yeah, right. Right. All right. I wonder how this impact Derrick James and his relationship moving forward. Like in terms of are they going, or is he just bouncing between, the two or whatever the case? I wonder. Except because of the success they had against Wilder, they're using Davison again. Wow. I feel that. I ain't even surprised. NGANNOU never called out Joshua. He's been calling out Wilder. Just shit on my boy. I'm telling you, I hate it. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. Listen, I ain't knocking NGANNOU at all or Joshua, right? But I didn't expect this fight. That's all. You know what I mean? Because I did read Eddie Hearn saying that the possible opponents was Zane too. Big Bang Zane was a possible opponent, but should have known when he said possible, that meant he wasn't going to pick him. John Ryder fight David Monroe. Monroe was 3-0 for the World Championship. That's crazy. Never forget Wilder was the one who won it. Fight Francis first. Yep, that's what I was saying. It's crazy how the cookie ended up crumbling. I ain't saying that, nobody was entitled to him or whatever, but it's just crazy how that idea ended up not being so bad is what I'm saying. That's all. Because it ended up being a lucrative one. I think they see an opportunity to make money. And as an individual, I can't knock that, right? I get it, man. You're going to make a big ass bag, but with a guy that don't have nowhere near the experience in boxing that you have, right? So I think it's like, it's a payday type of move. But it could go wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with it, man. It's boxing for you. Derek said they talk all the time. As long as they good. That's all. Man, I hope that NGANNOU knocked out Josh. Yeah, I'm rooting for NGANNOU because I don't think he ever going to fight Wilder, so I might as well just root for NGANNOU. I ain't necessarily rooting on, AJ downfall, but I'm going to root for the underdog in this one. Why not? And I'm going to play this last clip, man. I seen something from Andre Ward to make my final point on this rematch between Bud and Spence. Andre Ward said some very interesting things on this podcast with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. And salute to my guy, No Smoke TV, too. I'm going to play this last clip, man, get my final thoughts on this, man. And we're going to get up out of it. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for me. Let's hear what Ward had to say, man.
It's a Texas thing.
I just don't see it being that. I don't see it going. I honestly see Bud winning still, but I don't see it being that dominant.
That's another car accident.
Yeah,
right. Face first.
EJ, he know one way. Like he's a fighter, and he gonna bring it. No matter, he ain't gonna make no excuse. He gonna bring it.
That's how I feel.
Right? He gonna bring it.
That's my attitude. So you won't understand what I'm saying.
But look, Bud know one way too. So that's two Mack trucks.
Two hard-headed
having another accident, another collision.
Yeah, you got to knock me out.
But that thing gonna linger,
he will.
That thing gonna stay with you though.
Hey,
right.
We stopped watching the night of the fight. All right, man, I'm moving on. It was a good fight.
He got to live with it.
Sit with you.
Come on, man. He got to live with it.
I got hit by a car and got up and shooting again, so I ain't got no understanding.
Okay.
You different.
But
I
if
ain't
you
got
would
no
have,
understanding.
if you would have got
can't,
hit,
you can't make me understand.
if you would have got hit with that car 3 more times, it would have been a little different.
And, but I
Last
would've
time
got
it
hit
knocked
again.
all your
But
fronts
let me
out.
say this.
I would have got hit by the car again, though.
Let me just chime in as the guy who,
Lived it.
took a few punches in his day
Yeah.
and dished out a whole lot of punches.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, man.
You gonna feel that.
Got to.
And here go the thing. They getting older. The miles, they racking up.
Got kids. You want to be able to do shit with your kids.
Here go the thing, bro.
That's just like saying you retired, but somebody run up on you and disrespect you, ain't gonna fight them.
Oh, them hands still work for sure. They still work. That's automatic
That's my
though.
point. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm saying
You still going.
as a competitor, listen, if I'm in Errol's position, I'm gonna really need some counseling to not take that next fight. I'm gonna need my pastor, my wife, my brothers, people I need y'all to really sit me down and explain, help me understand why this is not a good idea to take. I understand about my health, I understand that, but he beat me in such a way I got to get that back. So I understand that from a competitive standpoint. But me being out the game 6 years now, me being a big brother in the game, me knowing how that punishment can start soaking in, especially when you get older, I don't want to see it from that standpoint. This ain't no disrespect to EJ. I love that dude, and I love Bud. They both my brothers.
Yeah, we both love them both.
But I'm gonna keep it 100. You don't want to go through that again. EJ is good with his money, took care of his stuff. He living his life. He done been through a lot with the car accident, multiple, 2 of them. One of them had him in the hospital, the other one he walked away from. And he fought after that, and then he fought Bud. Man, we talking about quality of life, bro.
Yeah, we don't have no understanding in Texas, dog. Sorry, y'all.
But I understand what you're saying. That's why I say I'm gonna need counseling and not take the
My
fight.
shield, but that's how I live my life. I'm going out. If I go out the dumb way, it's the way I want it to go.
Yeah, but
I'm not barring nothing. I'm standing in front of any and everybody.
So you EJ, you take the fight.
Win or lose. I'm not backing down from nothing. In life, nothing. Nobody.
So if they say, hey man, you can take this fight, make half the money, and then maybe see how you feel, and then maybe come back to Bud. You gonna do that?
I would do. I mean, the business decision, but I'm still taking the fight. What I'm saying.
You're not gonna not take the fight.
I'm not gonna not take the fight.
I respect it.
I'm not, and that's just how I live my life with anything.
No smoke, man. So I mean, I thought that was very interesting though to hear that from him, man. He said he gonna need counseling to not take this fight, because in other words, there ain't no way in hell he ain't taking it. And I get it, man. I think that's what EJ at with it too. He like, bro, it ain't no way I ain't taking this fight. You whoop my ass, but hey, man, I still want this fight. Man, like I said, man, I just gotta respect it, man. It's hard to see it playing out in EJ's favor. It's an uphill battle. So I'm gonna always be a man down, but I'm always rock with Crawford because I love boxing, man. But it's gonna be a tough fight for him to win, especially if he has to stick around at 47. But we'll wait to see how it all plays out. Like you heard Terence Crawford wish him well and say he glad it's over. And then you heard EJ say, man, get out your feelings as running back. So we just got to wait and see how all this play out. But like I said, I think he a lot like Wilder. He won his back in blood. And whether he lose or not, he don't give a damn. So you just got to respect it. You know what I mean? Or advise him to do something he wouldn't do himself. He know. That's why he's saying, B-Dog, he like, yo, I'm going to need counseling. He don't want to see it for him. But he like, look, he know he taking it. That's why he like I said, I would have need counseling because he know, like, you just know what I mean? And people just, they hated to see how it looked that first one. Look, that's all it was. It's different when it's like a war and somebody get outpointed, you know what I'm saying? And it go to decision and it's a close fight than when you just get one-sided ass whooping. It's a knockout, you know what I mean? It's tough, but yeah, Ward, like, yeah, I would have needed counseling. So I thought that was, it's kind of crazy to say, not crazy, but it was interesting that he said that. And, hey, man, that ain't where Spence at. He won his back in blood, man. So we're going to have to wait and see it, but let's see what's next. Let's see what's next, man. Pitbull CRUZ, Pitbull CRUZ really wants this fight with Ryan Garcia, man. He has some words for Floyd Mayweather, man. He feel like Floyd is getting in the way of him fighting Ryan Garcia. He don't like it. I thought I had the clip in here, but I gotta find it. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all smash the like button on the way out, man. Much love and appreciation to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out and enjoy the rest of y'all good Monday. We're going to be back tomorrow with some more boxing and build as we always do. One and back in blood. Yeah, here either one. Yeah, I also think it's an uphill battle. Yeah, it's an uphill battle, man. But you know, I support it. You know what I mean? Salute to both guys. It's gonna be a tough fight, but hopefully it's at 54 where it should be at. You know what I mean? And we'll see. You know what I mean? Trilogy would be crazy though, especially when we didn't think we wasn't gonna get it once and we get it twice. Not alone, let alone twice, 3 times. Peace to the queen, Aisha. Much love and appreciation to the queen. Said Pitbull is at 135, Ryan is at 140. He still won't fight him, bro. Bole, he still won't fight him. And you've been seeing Pitbull lately. He been eating good. He been eating good. Maybe you need to take his little thick ass up there. Salute to my guy Unscripted. What do you think about Pitbull and Ryan? I think more like Bole said, Ryan at 35, Pitbull at 40. First things first, he need to fix that. Like, it's hard to make fights with guys when you're not in their weight classes, and what you gonna do? Ask for catch weight? I guess he's willing to go up to 140. But it was a video. I thought I had it in here, man. I must didn't upload it. I would have played it so y'all could see. But he had a message to Floyd Mayweather. He said something about he used to respect him, and he feel like he trying to basically get in the way of the fight. Salute to my brother Cal Coolett, man, dropping that 50 in the super chat before we jumped up out of here. Much love and appreciation, man. Salute to my guy, always supporting the grind. Appreciate you, family.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
I think it'd be an interesting fight for Ryan, but I don't know, man. Could he deal with the pressure? Because him being Gertz, appreciate you, bro, as always. Pitbull's annoying. Yeah, he only chasing money fights, and I'm not mad. Get your money, but you can't be turning down top quality smoke on the way to calling out other guys. It just don't look good. Don't sit right with the fans. Tune in tomorrow 1:30. Cook this cat. Yeah, I got you banned up. I'm gonna tune in. Well, it's on this channel. It's on your channel right here. I make sure I sub to you, man. Yeah, I think it'll be a tough suit to my guy Tim Layton, man. It's on the you on the channel you on right now, band up. I'll tune in. I'll tune in. Salute to my guy Al Booger. He said Manager Marty. Oh, you gonna be over there on Manager? Salute to Manager Marty. I'm subbed to Manager Marty. Oh, you gonna be over there at 1:30? I got you. I'll tap in. I'll tap in. I definitely tap into him. There's gonna be a rematch. It might not be. Who knows? But all I can say is this, right? Unless Errol changes his mind, then the contract is the contract. You know what I mean? Unless they find a way out of it, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, he's a greedy little man. Yeah, Miss Joette, he is, man. He is, man. He is. It's gonna be a good fight, though. I mean, yeah, man. We gonna see. Salute to Casanova Puget. Say Crawford versus Zoo is next. I hear Zoo and Lubin. Zoo and Lubin, I think, is next. I think Lubin is in line for Zoo, I believe. I could double check with bro. I believe he told me. I think Lubin is next in line for Zoo. I mean, but I wouldn't mind seeing Crawford fight, and that'd be a great fight. Everyone's predicting it's going to happen. You still got to go off of what the guy said that activated, the rematch clause. So, got to see. Got to wait and see. Yeah, you got to wait and see, man. If Spence don't change his mind, I don't see how that's going to change, how he going to get out of it without fighting. Hey, boy, that he's just a replacement opponent, go fight Framer. I'm telling you, he think he is star Bole at 100K followers, man. See that tank stimulus package? The gift that keep on giving, bro. See? You know what I mean? The gift that keep on giving. Damn replacement opponent acting crazy. But, man, much love and appreciation. Salute to my brother Cal Coolett, man. Everybody else in the super chat. Much appreciation to everybody that stayed to the end of the show. Hit that like button on the way out. We will be back tomorrow to build on some more boxing, y'all. Y'all already know, 4 p.m. we will be back. So with that, we going to get up out of here. Peace to the fam. Enjoy y'all good Monday.